Good morning, my people. What's up, world? It is Thursday, November 21st. And I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ because with him all things is possible. This No Duck Zone episode is sponsored by Matchbout. Follow Matchbout, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Matchbout, the best sponsorship in the land. Good morning, my people. What's up, y'all? I hope everybody's feeling blessed this morning. I hope everybody's feeling appreciated, and I hope everybody's feeling thankful seeing another day and knowing with him all things is possible. What up, y'all? Happy Thursday. Yes, Throwback Thursday. And you know me. I love always having some throwback talk. Yesterday, I had some things I had to do, so of course I didn't go live. I went live on Instagram. I kicked it with another one of my favorite coaches, Coach Seafood. We kicked it, for a little bit yesterday. You know what I mean? Shout outs to him. Shouts to my brother Ronnie Love, Harlem House of Champions. Thank you guys again for having me a part of my first parade as far as on the float. Never have been on the float a day in my life, y'all. 41 years old, never been, man. I'm saying everything is in God's time, and it won't be my last time on the float. I definitely plan on trying to get on one again. You know what I mean? So hopefully next year, working on something. Give me a second, y'all. Hold on. Yes, I apologize. Yeah, so it was my first time. Um, it was definitely worth it. You know, love my guy for doing that for me, man. Really looked out. I had the time of my life, man. You know what I'm saying? Instagram kept cutting me off, but it is what it is. They couldn't stop what I was doing. Couldn't stop me. They was trying to, but you can't stop what God got planned. Um, Today's a busy day. Not only will I be on today, this morning, I'll be on again tonight. So join me tonight with my brothers, my family, friends to fathers, as we have a Thanksgiving event tonight from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. But what's more important is not that it's an event for food. You know, we're gonna eat and we're gonna enjoy ourselves. I'm gonna get to sit and chop it up with some fathers. And it's gonna be definitely amazing. It's gonna be dope. Uh, this will probably be the first time that I'll ever be doing this. As far as for these events, usually I have virtual meetings with them, but this one right here um, is gonna be super important, super important. So make sure y'all come back and join me tonight. So let's get this started. All right. So for my newcomers, my regulars, everyone, welcome to the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go. Quee, hashtag Quee did it. Smoke, what up? The word of the day is what we're going to be talking about. It's custody. A very important word, a very important topic, a very important subject. Um, because it seems to be an issue here when it comes to that. Now, um, and this is another thing, the reason why you see me be D free. What up? Another reason why you see me be a part of these fatherhood programs is because I'm somebody who experienced this, somebody who's went through it, and it's not easy. It's never easy. It's not supposed to be easy. The system is not going to make it easy. When it comes to that, the going for custody, or sharing custody. First of all, when you're going for custody, um, you got to get your feelings out of it. Okay, you got to get your feelings out of it, because what people fail to realize is that it's no longer about you, it's no longer about her, but what's best for the child. So if you're thinking of getting custody because you are trying to hurt the other person, or you're in your feelings, or that person decided they didn't want to be with you no more, so the first thing you think of, hey man, go get custody. I'm gonna take everything away from you. And you know that a child could be a weakness, because there's not too many parents or fathers or mothers I know. This might be a small portion that might say, you can keep the little bastard. I didn't want him anyway. You got people that's like that. Um, but sometimes when you know a parent is not doing their own, what they're supposed to, if the other person's not doing what they're supposed to, but they're still not willing to either share custody or just have you, or have you have full custody, you have to yeah, D3, I'm gonna send you the link, but I'm gonna really need it to be quiet on this one. I just don't want too much noise in the back. This is a topic, a subject that everybody needs to hear. I got you right now though. Because I always try to tell people, be the first one to make a move to go get custody if you can, if it's not presented to you by the judge. But even before that happens, you got to go and make a move. Or when it comes to both of you guys got to come to some type of agreement. And nowadays, two parents can't do that because they're spending too much time being in their feelings. And that's just not how to do it. What we teach these fathers, what we teach these fathers, um, is that everything you do is for your child. Do not get your feelings in that, because she did this to me or because he did this to me. It has nothing to do with that. Going for custody is a process. It takes a little time. Lawyers, court dates, sometimes background checks, just on you guys, like trying to figure out, okay, where would this be the best place? Who's best? Is it mom or is it dad? Hell, it may not be neither one of y'all. It could end up being your auntie. It could end up being your uncle. You know what I'm saying? And even though that's not bad, it's better for the child to be with the family member than outside the family. But even with that, you'll end up beefing and going back and forth, because once your child ends up in somebody else's hands, they make it feel like they got all the power. It's bullshit. Yeah, yeah, man. It is smoke. It's smoke. It's a yo, bro. Trust me, you talking to somebody who went through it. I know, bro. I know, bro. I promise you, bro. I know. I know, bro. The shit that I had to go through, bro. Let me tell you, man. I was going through it at 20 some years old, man. You know how difficult that shit was? And they jerked me, man. They jerked me in the worst way, bro. Because they tried to play that co-parenting shit with me. Yeah, of course, man. I mean, it's difficult, Smoke. It's difficult, man. Like, it's difficult. It's a headache. It's a process. Sometimes the shit that they put you through. And also what people got to realize too, when they go for custody, make sure you got your shit together though, too, at the same time. Cause dudes be ready to crash out and jump out the window and they ain't even got their shit together. I'm like, get your shit together, bro. Get it together. Because you want your child because you don't want to see another father around him. I understand that. Or the woman doesn't want to see another chick around her baby. I get that. But this is why a lot of y'all got to think about having kids and what comes with it. And don't always just look at the beginning of, oh, the relationship is beautiful and we're gonna be together forever, man. Ain't nothing promised. Only thing that's promised forever is your ass dying. That's it. That's a guaranteed right there. As far as you being in a relationship with somebody forever, that's not always guaranteed. But if God has that plan for you, it'll happen. But it's no guarantee. Remember, I had told you I had problems. He left when I told him I didn't love him after all that dumb shit. So, but when he left, Quee, I got a question for you, Quee. I don't think I never. I'm glad you're sitting here too, Quee. When he left, did he even care about? Did he even? Not that it matters, but it does matter. Did he even care about seeing Christian again? Did he ever wanted to take you to court, or did he just didn't give a damn? Because if it was that easy for him to leave, then he just never gave a shit about Christian, and he never cared about if he see them again, and that's only because you told him you didn't love him no more. He didn't care. Well, damn, that's crazy. Damn. So it was all good as long as you would have stayed with him and told him that you love him. So really, you and see this is another thing. You fathers are lame because it seems like it's never about the kid. You don't have a problem making the kid, but it's never about him, right? Him or her. But as soon as she tells you it's over for whatever reason, I don't care if she's cheating, I don't care, maybe the sex is horrible, whatever the case may be, y'all ready to crash out and not take your responsibility. He had two kids born in the same year, so there's that. Oh, oh, damn, damn, Quee. Oh, was that the reason for you telling him you didn't love him no more? Is when it got out? I don't understand how dudes do that. I made sure sister that was her mom. That's my other baby. Oh, that's dope. I bet you he wasn't expecting that to happen though, Quee. You know, dudes get mad. Hell, you being cool with her no? I ain't with her no more. What the hell you cool with her for? But of course he was gonna be mad at you because he figured he moved. You told him you didn't love him no more. He can just go on. See, but this is another reason why you dudes gotta understand when the baby mama start getting cool with the girlfriend or the wife. Don't be mad. Tiff ain't cool with my baby mama, and I'm glad because that's not something I would have wanted. Because sometimes baby mamas they know what they doing. Not all of y'all, but some of y'all will be cool, trying to be cool on purpose, thinking y'all could ease in and get that old feeling back. Not all of y'all, but a small percentage of y'all will try to ease your way in to get that old thing back. A lot of y'all know what the hell y'all doing. Pissed that we was cool and my other calls me mama. Mama Quita. Wow. Holy shit. She said, "Ain't no way in hell." Say it again, Queen, in the Aretha Franklin voice. Ain't no way. Yeah, some baby mamas do that. They try to get back in. They know what they doing. Mine's tried it. She failed. Yeah, plot twist. You know what I'm saying? Shit ain't gonna work with me. I don't want you. I'm like what you call it in Tyler Perry movie. Take her back. I don't want to. Can't stay here. Take her back. But on a serious note, the process of going through custody. Look, I'm telling you, all it took was one time. Yeah, one time. Yeah, exactly. But at least you learn from that, Queen. Some people will get better, and not just the women. So we ain't gonna make it seem like it's just the women doing it. These dudes will do it. They'll get cool with the boyfriend or the husband just to, you know what I'm saying? And they'd be like, "That's my baby mama. I can always hit that. I gave her 2 kids. I could smash that anytime I want." You know what I'm saying? Because people feel obligated. You know what I'm saying? They feel obligated to shit. And it's sad. But this is what I'm saying, that people are missing the whole point of when it comes to these kids, forget our feelings. It's about them. And then when they grow up to be out of control and they have a mind of their own, we all trying to figure out what's wrong with them. Why they going the route that they going. Take it from somebody that went through all this. And the system, hold on, y'all. Yo, I swear I live in the most annoyingest freaking neighborhood, yo. Um, Take it from somebody that they gave me a run for my money, the system. They took me all over, up and down the block, around the corner. They did everything possible to give me a hard time and was successful at doing it. Now, part of that shit was my fault, but then it's like, it's only so much you can do when you don't know how the system works. If somebody's not guiding you into the right direction, if somebody's actually not sitting down with you going, "Hey, young blood, this is how this works, and I'm gonna help you with this because I've been through this before." But that's when we have to take responsibility and say, you know what, hey, I'm not gonna wait for the system to say something. Let me go down there and handle my business, and then we go from there. We can't want to just have custody just so we can say we have custody. A lot of y'all are coming in, just like this voting, a lot of y'all are coming in with your feelings. And then when they don't vote for you to be the parent, now you feeling some kind of way. I tell the fathers all the time, it is no longer about you. It is no longer about her. It's not about where you met at. It's not about how many kids you got together. It's not even about why you broke up. At that particular time, that does not matter. Doesn't matter. The only thing is matter is, okay, who's the better parent? That's all that matters at this time. In the process of doing it, the paperwork, um, the court dates, a lot of that shit gets aggravating. It gets aggravating. It gets aggravating. It gets annoying. It's stressful. When I went through it, it was just a total pain in the ass. But at the end of the day, you love your child, rather it be your son or your daughter. Get your feelings out of how you feel about her, and you know what it is. You know what it is that you got to do, and that's what we have to do. This is why Friends to Fathers, we work with these fathers. So if anybody doesn't know what Friends to Fathers do, um, and I say we like I work for them, but I'm a graduate from there. So when we get with these fathers, a lot of them don't know the system. And even for me, I'm still learning, but I know just enough where I can give them some advice and just share my story of what I went through when I was going for custody and how the city screwed me and how I had a big lawsuit that just for some reason the shit got swept under the carpet. Went for two lawsuits and they just managed to sweep both of them lawsuits under the carpet because they get nervous when you talk about suing. They don't they don't they don't they don't like that when it comes to that. But as far as custody, hey, it's a process, y'all. It's a lot of work and it's a lot of time where you have to make time. You know, you either gonna make time for it, you either want them or you don't want them. And any time that the system has to make a decision for you because you're acting like you don't have time to make these court dates, you don't have time to do the paperwork. If you're just carrying yourself like that, then it's just gonna be a no go for you, and you know what it. You eventually you know what it's gonna lead to. Good morning to the freeze. What's going on, y'all?
What's good?
What up?
Nothing much.
Man, we just getting into this whole custody thing, man. You know, I got some fathers I'm gonna be talking to today about that. So yeah, it's never an easy
Yeah,
subject. It's never
yeah.
easy. It's never
Custody,
easy.
custody can be nasty. It could be easy. Um, but that's why I say to a lot of these young people who don't know, some of them might be even old people that's having kids for the first time. After you have your kid and you get your social security card for your baby and your birth certificate, go file for custody of your child. You don't own your child. The state owns your child. The state, but the child belongs to the state. You're just there to take care of them until you file for custody. That's the whole reason why parents have to file for custody when they go to a divorce hearing and all that, because the child is not awarded to either one of the parents. It's awarded to the state until somebody files for custody of it.
Yeah,
And a lot of people don't know that because they never had to go through divorce or go through a custody battle. But the child is not awarded to neither one of the parents until one of them file for custody. It's awarded to the state. That's why people can call CPS and just walk in your house and take your child, because your child is not awarded to you until you file for custody of it.
Yep.
yeah.
Even a mother that just pushed the baby out, had the baby in their stomach for 9 months. That's your child, but you're taking care of
That's
it
the
for the
shit.
state.
And see, and that's one of the things that that's why I got a homie right now that's like he don't want kids for reasons like that. He's like, you're not gonna tell me that you. That's why he's like 40. What's my homie? He'll be 41. Matter of fact, he'll be 41 in December. He's like, that's why I never had kids. He's like, it's no, you're not gonna do that to me. He's one of those that he don't give a fuck about rules, none of that. He don't give a damn about no state, no judge. He like, nah. So to avoid all that, he just never had kids. And the sad thing about it, he wanted kids, but he was like, you ain't telling me what to do. Like, I'm not having that. So he just never had them. He don't want to adopt. He don't want to
It's
do
not.
nothing. He's like, I'm good.
I'm For the most part. I mean, the only thing that a state can tell you what to do is educating your child. Far as everything else, they try to tell you what to do, but they really can't. They can't really tell you what to
Let me
do
let, let,
unless
let, me- let me let
somebody.
me let me let me ask you something though. How did it go? Did you
Um,
get ever get custody of your kids, or you didn't have to go through all that?
no, I had to go through custody. I actually went when I got my divorce. I went for joint custody of all five of my kids. She had two of them. I had three of them here with me. She when we split up, she took my two youngest and went to Connecticut and disappeared. So once I
Damn.
found out where she was at, I went ahead and filed for the divorce, and in that divorce decree, I filed for joint custody because it's easier for a man to go for joint custody than to go for full custody, because I would have had to prove that she's unfit and all this other stuff.
Yeah,
So it
yeah,
was
yeah.
easier for me to just go for joint custody. But all of my kids wanted to stay with me anyway. They didn't want to live in New York. They didn't know nothing about New York because my three oldest, my two oldest sons, they was real young when we lived in New York. My three daughters were all born in Maryland, so they didn't know nothing about New York at all. So all of my
Okay.
kids always wanted to stay with me. Now they wanted to live with their mother, but only if she lived in Maryland, not if she lived in New York. They were like, "You living in New York, we're not coming to stay with you."
Wow.
So eventually I end up getting all five of my kids because they wanted to come stay down here with me. They didn't want to live in New York. My three oldest ones was already here with me. My two youngest ones, when they turned 11 years old, they told their mother they wanted to come stay with me. And so I just kept them down here with me.
Mrs. Free, what about you?
I always had my kids with me. I got 4 kids, and I have all of them with me. Like, they're grown now, but when they were kids, I always had custody of my children. I went to court, got all the papers and stuff signed over to me, but I never took my kids' father for child support or anything. I just took care of them on my own.
Did he, when you did that, did he even care that, hey man, I don't give a damn about you taking, I don't care. Like, did he have a I don't care attitude? Did he ever care that he would see them again? Not to say you would keep him away from them, but did he? How was his attitude when you did it?
He really didn't have an attitude because I was always that mother that made sure her kids were okay. Like, one of them, 2 of my kids lived with him for a while when they got older. Like, once they got into middle school, they wanted to go live with him because he's the type, he's on that fashion stuff, like shoes $300, shit like that. I'm not that type of person. You gonna get what you need and you gonna go to school, do what you're supposed to do, and come home, that kind of stuff. But he was on that fashion shit. So they lived with him for a while, but they ended up coming back living with me after a couple of years or whatever. They came back to my house.
Yeah.
And then it's like, from there we never really had a custody battle. It's just I had to make sure I had access to my kids at all times.
Yeah. Yeah, and
like he's more one of those parents that want to be your friend than to be your father. He'll say he's your father, but he wants to be more of a friend.
So it's like he don't really want the responsibilities.
No, not the fact that he don't want the responsibility. He just want to be. I don't know. I think he going through midlife crisis or something. He wants to still be. He want to be that old dude that's cool. He want to be down with everybody, with the young people and stuff like that. He's one of those type of old dudes.
Oh hell no!
I don't know him. I don't know him as a father because I never dealt with him like that. I just know of the interactions that I had with him. He's not one of those disciplinary type parents. He's one of those ones that just want to be cool and try to ease everything over. Is like he never really put his foot down. Is always, oh, it's all right. It ain't that big or whatever.
Yeah.
That's like when my kids would fight at school, and the school would call. Like, he would be the one that he want the school to call him. He don't want them to call me because I'm gonna whoop the kid's ass. He's not. He think it's funny. The first thing he say is, "Did you win?"
What?
Yeah, that's
Did you?
the type of
That's not even. That shouldn't even matter if they won or lost. Why was you even fighting? Like, how do you address them and ask them? Did you? Hey, listen. Did you win? Because you know I'm gonna whoop your ass if you didn't. What?
That's the type of parent. That's the type of parent he is.
Yeah. Like, he never really had that parent in his life like that. From what I know of his parents and stuff like that, he never really had nobody show him how to be a parent. He pretty much raised himself.
Yeah, his mom died pretty early. Like, I think he was like 21, 22 when his mother died, and he never knew his father. So
He was much older than me when I lost mine. I was 10. He was 21. He was lucky to still see until 21.
Yeah, I was 14 when I lost my father, but my mother always been there. My mother always made sure that we knew what we were supposed to do. It was never that um like my mother made sure that we was ready for the real world. That's why they was all. My father was the same way too, but he passed when I was 14. But that's the reason why they was always big on us going to school and stuff like that, getting good grades. And me and my brother, we my sister too, we stayed with a job once we started working. Neither one of us ever went a time period where we couldn't find a job. Like we were always had a job lined up. Like I think the longest I ever went without having a job was maybe 3 months, and that was only because I had moved back to New York and I was getting unemployment, and I was staying in a shelter up in New York, and I wasn't really tripping off of getting a job at that point because I had to learn my way around White Plains. I didn't really know my way around White Plains like that. Once I learned my way around White Plains, I ended up getting a job at the Macy's over there at in Yonkers.
Yeah.
So I mean, I stayed with a job since I was 14. I've always had a job. That's why when you hear I've done this, I've done that, it's because I've been working since I was 14 years old. Because like I told you, Marion Barry started that PIC program. So once you turn 14 years old and you can get a work study permit, you can work. So I've always had a job since I was 14 years old.
Why do y'all think that custody battles are at an all-time high right now?
Money. It's all about money. Whichever parent has custody of the kids, those are the ones that can file for income taxes on those child. So it's just like, okay, say me and Vicky had 4 kids together. She got a full-time job. I got a full-time job. We can only claim up to 3, to be honest with you. In our state, I don't know about other states. In our state, once you hit 3, you are max out of income taxes. Earned income credit. You are max out once you get to 3 children. So it's easier if the parents were to just go ahead and say, okay, you take 2, I take 2, and let's do it that way. But a lot of times the custody battle comes to the play because they can get child support and they can file for those kids on their income taxes. So that's why money is in play when it comes to the custody battle, because a lot of these people, I mean, not to say anything bad about them, but I mean, it is what it is. A lot of these people, they want the kid because they know, okay, I got the kid. I know I'm gonna get, if I got full custody, I know I can file for child support, and I know I'm gonna get a certain amount for each one of my kids. So one child, you might get somewhere around $300 a month. You got 4 kids, that's $1,200 on top of you filing for income taxes for them. So you're getting $1,200 a month on your 4 kids. That's like, most of the people, that's probably like half their rent, if not 75% of their rent. So they only got to come up with another
Josh Sanders,
$800-900.
Josh Sanders, let me tell you something, bro. And half of the time, most of the time, I could tell you because I've seen it myself with my own eyes. None of that money don't go on them damn kids. Swear, you see kids out here, they looking busted up and shit, but the parent look great. I'm like, you getting all this money. Oh, he got enough clothes. She got enough clothes. She's straight. What?
Now, what I will say is, for
crazy.
The ones that's doing the right thing, like I said, you getting $300 per child, and you putting that towards rent. That's great. That's one of the things that you're supposed to put it towards. You're supposed to put it towards roof over their head, clothes on their back, food in their mouth, and daycare if you need to have daycare for them. That's what the child support is supposed to be for. But a lot of people abuse they abuse child support and they use it for their own good. Or it's like a second job for some of these parents. Oh, I got child support. I ain't got to worry about going to work today. I know I got my dad on child support money coming in, so I be good.
Shit, kiss my ass. That's why I'm glad I'll be like, All you kids out there that think you know what you want, or some of you grown people that think you know what you want, you better think about it, because there's consequences that come with shit. Don't do it.
Yeah.
I try to tell them, don't do it. If you at a certain age right now, like you my age, don't think about having no damn kids. Just relax. Enjoy the rest of your fucking life. You can go ahead and not listen to me and go ahead and do it. But nobody wants to be 40-something or 50 years old with 25-year-old problems. You don't want that. I be seeing these dudes 55
Now,
talking about how the hell you, that shit be crazy to me.
If you file for child support, I mean, if you got child support put on you and you have to pay child support, and you and your child's mother or your child's father, y'all don't get along, and they took you for child support, do not, I repeat, do not brag about your job, because as soon as they hear you getting extra money, they can go back and get that child support raised. The more money you make, the more your child support is going to be. You better keep that on a hush.
Well,
act
kind of
like
hard.
you
It's
ain't
kind of hard.
doing good.
I mean, it's kind of hard to keep it on the hush if it's on the books, because they'll find you.
No, it's not.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will, because it happened. I know somebody. I know plenty of people it happened to. It ain't no way you can hide on the books job. It happened to me. 4 to 5 months, they found out that I had a damn job, and my check started looking different. And that wasn't because I wasn't getting paid what I was supposed to. Now, if I have off the books, if you have off the books, you ain't gonna know what I got going on. You can't take shit from me. On the books, they're gonna get you.
What I'm talking about is, if they know that you got a job, that's one thing. The court is gonna file according to what you're making right then and there. The court is not going to send you back for more child support because you got a raise. That's the parent's job to say, hey, he got a raise. I think we should get more money for child support. That's the parent. Yeah. The court ain't going to be looking into that. So whatever you making, like say you go for child support right now and you're making $40,000. The court is going to award that other parent the money off of $40,000 of what you're making. They're going to go based off of $40,000. Now, say you get a raise and you're making $60,000. Nothing about the court. Don't know nothing about that because you don't have it already. Then your case is already been judged. I'm breaking up. I'm breaking up.
It's like you underwater.
Oh, hold on one second. Hold on.
That's why my daddy acting broke, shaking my head. That ninja think he's slick. Well, it depends on how old your father is, Josh. And when you get to a certain age, like I said, you shouldn't be in your 50s and 60s with a 25-year-old with 25-year-old problems.
I'm good now?
Yeah, you good now. Yeah, Josh. When you
what I was saying was what I was saying was, if you go to court and you making $40,000, the judge is going to base the child support money off of that $40,000. If 4 or 5 months later you get a raise and you making $60,000, the court is not going to send you back to court because you got a raise. That will be up to the other parent to find out that you got a raise and say they want more money because you're making more money now. That's up to the other parent. That's why I say keep that on the wraps, because the court don't know. They already filed. They already made a judgment on your case. That judgment is final. They don't go back and redo the case because you gotta raise. It's only if the parent bring it to their attention that you gotta raise, and they want more money. The court won't
Well,
do
my
that on
thing
their
is,
own.
if I ain't seeing my kid, I don't give a damn what the law said. You ain't getting shit. And that's another thing. I'm gonna say that for another day, though. I'm gonna say that for another day because
I
I
mean,
had a father. I had a father. I'm not gonna put him on blast, but because it's not really nothing to put him on blast about. And me and him had a conversation about that. I said, "Well, dog, that's your fault because you should have made sure that you are seeing your child. You, you can't get mad at nobody else for it. You, that's your job. You can't get mad at nobody. The courts, nobody. It's your job to go fix that. Ain't no way in hell I'm paying anything and I ain't seeing mine. I wouldn't give a shit what the state said. I don't give a damn what state I'm living in. I'm gonna see him. You ain't gonna get all this free money. And here it is, my baby is going on 13 and I ain't seen it yet. Kiss my ass. You won't get nothing.
um, eh, eh, I mean, you might not give them nothing, but your ass gonna be giving them some time. I
Listen,
mean,
I don't give a damn about time.
sometimes
You ain't taking all my goddamn money and I ain't seeing my baby. You posted.
no. What I'm saying is when I say
Listen,
your
there's no
time, I'm
such,
talking
I
about.
don't give a damn about no time.
I mean, you might not give a damn about it, but your ass
You got to
definitely
see
gonna
your
give a damn
child.
about
The
that
child, you
freedom.
know,
But saying a child has
listen, I don't
stipulations
give a
on
shit
your
about none of
safety.
that. I stand for what I believe. I stand for what I believe in. You see your child. If you not seeing your child, it's your job to go fix that. I don't give a shit about jail. Black people been in jail.
I'm
We've
saying
been in jail all our lives. We still in jail. That shit don't mean
no.
nothing. I
Listen.
don't
What I'm
care nothing about
saying.
none of that.
Sometimes you don't have a say so in that. It depends on how you present your case because seeing your kids has stipulations, and if you don't present your case properly, the only way you will see your child is if there's a daggone court-appointed
And guess what? Guess what,
officer
Free?
there while you send your child
That's why you
for an
got. That's why
hour or
you got
two
more.
out of the weekend.
That's why you got more dudes working off the books jobs today than you got on the books because ain't nobody going for that bullshit. You ain't gonna keep taking
No,
money and then I ain't seeing them. That's why you got a lot of guys
no.
quitting good jobs, working for the city and doing construction. They going to the off the books
Listen,
jobs because ain't nobody gonna keep following that rule. Nobody.
listen,
I tell the
Clarence.
fathers that I
Listen,
work with
Clarence.
now on the program. These fathers that I work with
Listen,
now, I don't sugarcoat it. You think I tell these fathers, do
listen,
what you got to do so you won't go to jail. Do what you got
listen,
to do.
Clarence.
Fuck
Listen,
that.
Clarence.
I don't give a fuck
I'm
about no
I'm gonna tell
jail.
you some. I'm gonna tell you some real shit.
What's the point of going to jail? You can't see your child anyway.
Exactly.
But it's not. It's not.
I'm
It's
gonna
not. It's
tell
not
you.
about that. It's about fighting for what you believe in. Go ahead and handle what you're supposed to handle. Don't
Yes,
blame the state for you. Don't blame the state for you not seeing your kids. You go handle what you got to handle, player. But you make sure you handle it the right way. You don't go in there yelling. You don't go in there screaming. You don't go in there acting ratchet. Present yourself the right way and
that's
handle it the way you're supposed to. But you make sure that you handle it so you can see your child. What I'm saying is, all these
that's what
dudes
he
shouldn't have to quit their
that's what he's
jobs.
talking about.
No. No.
That's what we're talking
Yeah,
about.
but we just keep focusing on jail. I don't give a shit about jail. I don't care nothing about. I'm talking about do what you got to do. For fuck jail. We not worrying about jail. Okay, you can't. They can't keep intimidating people with jail. Nobody gives a shit about that when you're trying to fight for what you believe in. Handle what you got to handle. Now, if you don't handle what you got to handle, you know where it's going. So you gotta face the consequences. So if you get locked up, that's on you. But we can't keep intimidating people with jail. No, everybody ain't gonna keep going for that. You can't keep robbing a man and then think that you can fix it by saying, "I'll put you in jail if you don't do what you gotta do." Everybody ain't going for that shit.
No,
Everybody's not
listen what
going.
I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying. Just because you got a off the book
For
job does not exempt you from child support. You can
it. I didn't
still
say it
get
did.
placed on child.
Yeah, no,
Listen
I
what I'm
never
saying.
said that it did. I said that you can't take nothing from me though if I got the off the
Okay,
books.
Clarence.
This is why a lot of these
Listen,
dudes are doing that.
Clarence. Listen what I'm saying.
I'm just saying, why don't people just take care of their kids and you don't gotta worry about child support?
Well, no, Vicky, a lot of people do take care of the kids. We have too many bitter ass baby mamas out here that just feel like because a dude say he don't want to be with you no more, or you found out he was doing something, you got to find a way to get back at him. We ain't got to go through all that shit.
Well,
I know some real mothers out here that don't even want child support. They like, you know what, dude? You ain't got. All right, go ahead, do you. But guess what? When you want to see him, take me to court. And I respect mothers
Okay,
like that. I don't respect all these bitter ass baby mamas that's just you and your feelings. So you got to find a way to get back at me. That's not how that works. And that's the problem.
no,
That's
You
why
got
but
child
men.
support. Go ahead. Sorry, Vicky.
You
Go
got
ahead,
men.
Vicky. What you say?
You got men. You got men that's like that too. When the
you
baby
got
mother
Well,
not doing what they want them to do, then it's the same way.
yeah, but this is what you gotta understand. This is what you gotta understand. To protect yourself. Now I understand all of that you're saying, but that's not the right way to go about it. To protect
I didn't say it was the
yourself.
right way to go about it.
What
I said fight for what you believe in.
okay,
That's
but
not the
listen,
right way to go about it.
let me finish saying what I'm saying. To protect yourself, what you do is you place your child in daycare. You have a receipt of you paying daycare. They're going to give you a receipt every time you pay for your daycare bill. They're going to give you a receipt. You keep those receipts. If you buying your kids clothes, you keep those receipts. If you doing different things, whatever you doing for your kid, you keep those receipts. So if by any chance that she does decide to take you to court, you can present all of those receipts saying, hey, well, I have my child in daycare. I pay the daycare bill. I do this for my child. I do that for my child. They're going to take all of that in consideration, and they're going to look at the other mother, the other parent, and they're going to say, okay, well, he's doing all this. What are you doing for the child? That's what they do.
Those is
They
viewed
they
as
they, they
gifts.
take all of that into consideration, and they ask the other parent, what are you doing? Like my daughter now, she went for child support on her kids. In order for her to get her child support, she has to make sure that she has a job as well. She can't just sit at home. She has to keep a job as well. So that's what I'm trying to educate the people who don't know. There's ways around having to pay child support and paying so much child support if you do the things the right way and you protect yourself.
Guess
You
what?
can
Free
you
people
can
still do
show
that, and people do that, and I'm telling you from experience, people still do that, and shit still go left. I've seen people do it. You talking to a man who's went through
they
the shit.
probably don't
I've
do
seen
it.
brothers went through it.
They probably don't do it the right way. They probably don't do it the right way. And I'm telling you, if you do it the right way, or maybe you going in there by yourself and you don't have a lawyer, because even if you can't afford a lawyer, you can go get
Yeah,
a daggone you can go get one of the public defenders, and you
yeah.
can use a public defender and say, look, this is everything I'm doing for my child. I don't know how to present my case because I've never been in court before. Can you help me out? And they will help you with your case. But you got to make sure that you're covering your own back. You might still have to pay child support, but it might not be as much as you would have had to pay if you didn't do anything or you didn't keep any receipts of what you're doing. It might not be as much as that. So I'm going from experience of having to pay child support. The woman brought me. I never knew nothing about the kid. She took me for child support. I had to pay what I think was like $169 for
That's
like
another
six.
thing that pisses me off with these whack bras that's doing that shit. A lot of them are whack for doing that. You don't know nothing, and then out of the blue, I should just post a. That's why my homie be like, "Fuck having kids," and I don't blame him because you can't trust these bras. I don't
Like
blame him. I don't
I
blame him.
I I I knew of the chick, but I never even knew that we had a child
It's not
together
about
because
it's not
I
about
dated
if you
her
knew
for like
about it. It's about you shouldn't have found out so late. And that's not your fault. But that's why I say when they bitter
You
and they
found out.
need a couple dollars, that's the bullshit that they do. You should have been knew about that.
no.
That
What I'm
wasn't
saying
your
is
fault.
no. I knew that, but what I'm saying is I never even knew because like I dated the chick for like 2 months, and I guess in those 2 months she conceived a child, but I lost touch with her, never seen her again, and I
Yes,
didn't
that's
know
shit
nothing about the
crazy.
child. And all of a sudden, me and my wife, we getting ready for our wedding or whatever. We making
Oh damn,
preparations for
DC.
our wedding. All of a sudden, we get a knock on the door, and
It's the sheriff.
it's the sheriff. They like we looking for Dwayne Freeman, and I was like,
Tay
what is it
Tay.
for? It's like for child support. I said, which one? Because there's two Dwayne, and they was like, I'm thinking it's my son. And I'm like, I said for Dwayne Jr., they were like, we don't know. Like, what's his birthday? So I gave him the birthday. They were like, nah, it's not for him. So I gave him my birthday. He's like, yeah, you. I was like, child support. I'm thinking maybe it's my ex-wife. And then I look at the paper and they telling me it's a boy. I'm looking. I'm like, what the? And then I'm looking at the name. I'm like, hold up, this name look familiar. And so I did some research and went on Facebook and just typed in the girl's name and she popped up. I'm like,
Yeah.
where the hell did I get a child? And they was like, I don't know what to tell you. We just got this on our desk, so we had to bring it out. I go to the courthouse and the lady asking me about the joint. I had to do the little cotton swab and all that. So she asked me about the joint. And I'm like, yeah, I did date her a while back, but I never knew nothing about the child. Because she looking at it, she was like, he's about to be 18 years old. I was like, yeah, I never knew nothing about him. I said, this is the first time I'm ever hearing anything. And she was like, why she wait so long? I don't know. I'm like, but she was like, well, the good thing is you ain't got to worry about paying child support for the whole 18 years. You only got to go back from when she filed up until his 18th birthday. I'm like, when is his 18th birthday? She was like, it's in May. We was in I think December. No, it was right after me and my wife had our wedding. It was in December. I was like, well, okay, I got a few months to pay this. And so they end up doing my child support. At that time, I didn't have a job. I still end up having to pay child support because I had just left one job and was about to get hired at another job, but I didn't get hired yet. I was going through my culinary school. So I didn't have a job at the time. So, but they still pay me according to what I was making when she filed. I mean, they still made me pay according to what I was making when she filed. But once I told them I didn't have a job, they brought it down. They were like, well, you gotta go out and get something because you still have to pay child support. Even though you don't have a job, you still have to pay child support.
For a child he never even seen, don't even know him.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, listen.
When I say
Like I
not seen
said,
him,
at some point, you can't just tell me some shit. That's just me. That's what separates me from the rest of the world. You can't just tell me some shit. I'm glad you did what you had to do, Free. I'm glad that you did that because it probably would have interfered with the life you live now. But this is why I say the system got to do better. You can't just tell me some shit. You can't threaten me with jail. I don't give a shit about none of that. I don't give a shit about none of that. You can't just threaten me, bro. You can't just like fuck
the thing
that.
is, like,
and this is why I say why they be saying that it's important for us to vote. Why the fuck is it so important for us to vote and nothing's changing? I'm not saying child support goes away, but it's certain shit when you vote for. It's supposed to be certain shit that's supposed to fucking change in the world, and all we do is get the same shit. That's why I be like, I ain't gonna even go there because people gonna be like, see, you going there.
No, but see, the thing is, you don't want to pass the message off that don't care about going to jail because you gotta look at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is you got things going on outside, even though it might have popped up on you in a sudden and you didn't see this coming. You still gotta understand that you got a wife at home. You got other things. You got other responsibilities. You going to jail is just gonna make the situation that much worse.
Yeah,
not only are you in jail now.
I'm talking about just for these fathers. Y'all gotta get what I'm saying. Forget all that you're on the jail shit. I don't give a shit about that. That's not what I'm talking about. Because this is not even about
that because that's a real thing.
Yeah, it's a real thing, but you gotta understand. Everybody's not caring about that. Everybody don't give a shit about that. You got a lot of these dudes that's ready to crash out. They don't care about that. It's like, listen, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and this is what y'all still doing to me. This is why I teach them. I'm getting ready to talk to the father today. I'm getting ready to have a conversation with them today. And one thing about it, when I talk to them, hold on, D Free, hold on, pause. What I'm letting them know is do what you got to do, but make sure you do it the right way. What I'm saying is we're not just focusing on all this jail shit. Fuck all that. Do what you have to do and make sure you do it the right way. If you don't, you know what comes after that. So if you end up in jail, that's on you. I'm not saying don't do anything. Don't worry about jail. Just don't take care of the support. Don't do anything. No, you got to take care of that. If you take care of that and you're doing what you're supposed to do, then you shouldn't have nothing to worry about. But we ain't gonna just focus on just jail. Like everybody, y'all just be letting the systems put fear in y'all with that shit. Like y'all got to stop that. Oh man, all these dudes be want to walk around and act tough, and they do all this and do that, and then when it comes to the system, y'all tuck your tail between y'all legs. Do what y'all have to do as a man to handle your business. Handle the system. Don't let the system handle y'all. That's simple. Everybody got to get out this scary shit with, oh God, I don't want to go to jail. But we all sit up here and we all talk tough. We all talk crazy. But when it comes to the system, we tuck our shit between our legs. That's yeah, Queen. It might be facts, but it ain't for everybody to be like worried about it so much. If you do what you got to do, then jail's not even on my mind. What's on my mind is take care of what I got to take care of so this shit can go away. Nobody cares about no fucking jail. Okay, there you go. Okay, there you go. About to say, what the hell happened? Now, go ahead, Free. Say what you were saying.
No,
Like,
what I was saying, I understand there's certain fathers out there that don't care about jail. I'm trying to get them to think in a sensible mind frame. Yeah, you might not care about jail, but the thing is, when you do go to jail, what comes behind you going to jail? What good come out of you going to jail? Yeah, I fought for what I believe. Listen, I fought for what I believe in. But did that get you any progress? No, it didn't. It didn't get you any progress.
No,
So
it didn't.
you gotta think about the things you might not care about going to jail. That could very well be the case. You might not care about it, but you got to think about in the future what happens if I say, man, they're not going to tell me what I can and what I can't do. Fuck me going to jail. Are you still going to get the results that you're looking to get because you said I don't give a fuck about going to jail? No, you're not. You got to come to them. You got to come to them in a correct way where they can understand what you're going through and what you have actually the effort that you made to make the situation better. You got to come to them with a sensible mind. You come to them with that ghetto mentality. They like, man, we're not trying to hit nothing. You saying, lock his ass up.
No, what I'm saying, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you handle what you got to handle, but the whole picture is not to focus on jail. Nobody gives a shit about that. That's what I'm saying. If you doing what you got to do, I'm not worried about jail. That's why I said nobody gives a shit. Take care of what you got to take care of. If you don't, you know what the consequences is. And to go to that first one that you said, believe me, there's a lot of dudes that don't care. That's why a lot of dudes are more comfortable with going to jail. It's sickening, though. It's sickening. I got a lot of family members right now that's in it, and they comfortable. It's crazy. And I'm like, how are you comfortable with sitting in there? So you comfortable with sitting in there because you were trying to duck not paying? Like, you sound crazy. But I had to come to the reality. A lot of them are comfortable with that shit. But I'm like, that doesn't make your problem go away. You know that, right? You know when you get out, that shit don't make your problem go away. You know your problem is still there. Like, believe me, I know what you're saying.
That I'm trying to get through. That's the part that I'm trying to get through.
Listen. I do this.
The problem doesn't go away just because you went to jail. No, you went to jail, but the problem might be magnified because let's say you do have a wife or you have other kids that are living in your household. Because you said, man, fuck that. I don't give a fuck about going to jail. You go to jail. Now, those other ones are suffering, and that wife now, she got to take care of everything on her own now. That's the part that I'm trying to get through. Yeah, you might not. You might have that mentality, man. Fuck going to jail. Jail don't scare me. None of that.
I don't want people focusing too much on that because that was actually for another time. I wanted to really just get the whole custody thing out the way and try to get them to understand that part
that's
too.
Why I say, you gotta document everything you doing. I mean, especially when you're dealing with a young, when you're dealing with a young chick. When you're dealing with a young chick, you have to document everything you're doing. If you spending 4 or 5 hours with your child every other day, document that, because you're dealing with a young girl. You don't know what her mentality is. You don't know who's going to get into her head. She might get another boyfriend and he say, hey, man, you know you can get child support for this dude. And you be like, oh, yeah, I can get child support. So you want to document everything that you're doing. If you're not with the child's mother or the child's father, however it may be, because some of these guys are taking care of their kids on their own or whatever. If you're not with the child's mother or father, document everything that you're doing for that child. You don't have to worry about spending no time with the mother or the father. Spend time with your kid. Document everything you're doing for your kid. Because if you have, God forbid, you have to end up in the court system, you want to be able to show proof of everything that you've done since that child was first brought into this world. You want to be able to show everything that you've done. I don't care if you bought one pack of Pampers a week. If you bought one pack of Pampers a week, document that you bought one pack of Pampers a week since that child been born.
That's what I had to do. Everything. I don't care, food, whatever. I kept receipts, a folder of them. I wasn't playing none of that. Like everything.
And you know what else? You know what else? What a lot of people don't know. What a lot of people don't know. Even though you don't have that child in your household and you making all these payments, you can file for that on your taxes. All you have to do, you can file for anything that you are paying out that's not going to you. Anything that you're paying out that's not going to you, you can file for it. You just have to show proof. You just have to show proof. If you got receipts for all that, you can file for it. Now, you might not be filing for that child, but you can do an itemized list of everything that you're paying out.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Queen, listen, man. That's why I'd be like, some things gotta, I don't care how much authority the system may have. There's just certain shit that they just gotta relax on. But hey, what do I know? All I do is tell the fathers, fight for what you believe in. I'm not finna sit here and sugarcoat them. I tell them, fight for what you believe in. That's my job. It ain't my job to sugarcoat shit to them. You know what I'm saying? Fight for what you believe in. When I mean that, I mean fight for what you believe in. All that trying to intimidate me shit, miss me with the bullshit. Do what you got to do. But just, I don't want to wake up. That's why I don't want to wake up. I don't want to wake up to Big Bubba, but go ahead. I ain't waking up to him, but y'all go ahead. Shit, y'all can have it.
That's why you gotta have proof. And yeah, he did exactly what I said. You can file for that child, even though that child is not living with you. If you paying all this stuff out, you can file. If the other parent don't know, you can file for them. But if the other parent is on top of their game, because a lot of these parents are not. A lot of them are not. A lot of them are young and they just looking at the child support. They're not knowing the legal game behind actually having this kid. They don't know all of the benefits and things that can be done behind having a kid. A lot of these young people just having kids because they think, oh, I can get child support, I can claim them on my taxes, or this and that. But like I said, if the other parent is not on top of the game, you paying all this stuff out and you showing receipts of all this stuff that you're paying for, you can claim that child. You can, even though that child is not living in your home. You paying all this stuff out, you can claim them.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only problem is if the other parent claim them before you do. Now, if you claim them before that parent do, I mean, it's up to the parent. The other parent got to prove, oh, no, this, and that. You already claimed it. So they're going to give the first person that claimed them is going to get the money from the income tax. The other person got to prove. And then if they can prove their case, then they'll go back and hunt down that other person that they gave the money to.
Yeah. Yeah, Queen. That's why I don't encourage none of my nieces and nephews. I'm glad they don't have kids. They be like, they don't want none. I'll be like, good, keep it like that. This is how you avoid these problems. Fuck that. It's too much. The system gets more goofy and goofy. Don't have none. Proud of y'all. Focus on y'all careers. My nephew be like, I don't want none. Oh, good. Don't. Good.
Yeah.
Enjoy
They can
your
say they
life.
don't want none, but how are you doing? How you doing this prevent of having any? We had a
Shit,
daughter that said that she ain't want no kids. Neither. She like, I got enough nieces and nephews. I don't want no kids, and she ended up with two.
Exactly. Shit, it's easy to prevent that. Shit. Every time you lay down with a
I
woman,
know it's easy to prevent.
it's easy to prevent
It's
that.
easy to prevent it. But what steps are they taking to prevent it is the question.
Easy. What do you mean? What step? Ain't no steps to take. I get some from
It,
you,
it,
and get you the fuck up out of here. That's simple. I'm gonna make sure too. I put the condom on, not you, because you could poke a hole in it.
no,
I don't trust you.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about your nieces and nephews. What
They
steps
smart.
are they taking to prevent it?
They
I'm just
taking
saying
it.
you know
No,
what to do.
they know what to do. They McLeans. They ain't stupid. They ain't, mama ain't raised no fools. They good. That's why they ain't got none. They good. They know exactly what to do. Me, on the other hand, I wasn't thinking. I should have been thinking, but shit happens. You know what I mean? We don't regret our kids. We just regret who we laid down and had them with. We both go honey, but he was penalized. He was penalized, Quee? Oh, damn, see? Oh man. He was
You still
he was
you still
wait.
this? All right, Wayne about to put a Walmart bag on the porch.
Oh, he was so Quee, he was penalized for claiming them for the 2 years? That's crazy. Oh, because what did he lie about, Quee? Oh, what did he lie about?
What time
He said he had custody of him or something? I'm lost because I might have missed what you said. Did he say that he said that just help me out. I'm lost, Quee. That's crazy. Damn. Oh, go back to all right, I got you. I'll go back to the other comment. That's crazy. I ain't gonna say it's crazy that they penalized him because he shouldn't have lied. When you lie, that's yeah. That's another thing, Free. When they be on there lying, don't they think that shit'll catch up to them?
It will. I mean, eventually it will, but it might take some years before it catch up. But eventually it will, because just like she said, he claimed the child for 2 years. It took them until the second year before they said anything to Quee about it, or the third year before they said anything to Quee about it. So it takes some time for it to catch up. Eventually it will, but it takes some time.
Damn. I know he didn't like that though. Oh, I know he didn't like that. Underrated. What's up, bro? I know he didn't like that.
Good morning, brothers. How you doing?
We chilling, man. No, we just up here building and vibing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was saying
Talking
Renee.
about this punk ass system. That's all.
That's another thing too. If you're not dealing with the child, the other parent, if you're not dealing with them, there's no need to let them know everything about that child. You can let them see the child and all that. When I say everything, I'm talking about the social security numbers and all that stuff. You don't need to let them know all that. You don't need to let them know what school he's going to and all that. And you can just say, okay, you can see your child, this, and that, and have a relationship with his child or her child. All that extra business, you just leaving a window open for something else to happen that you're not expecting to happen.
Quee, you so petty.
You're giving up too much information that's not necessary. Unless he or she is going to be going to the school for teacher parents conference, picking up the kid when something happens. Unless they doing that, there's no need for them to know what school they go to. There's no need for them to have the social security number for none of that. You're the one that's taking care of. If you're taking care of them, they not taking care of them. They don't live in their household. They don't need to know all that information. That's only information that you need to know. And the people that actually taking care of that child, they only ones that need to know that information.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let me say this though, and also, we got to talk about this. That there are other fathers is getting locked up of the kids they never knew.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and we got to talk about it because there are cases throughout the years that they pick up the men, and they say that was their kid. Kind of find out, and he getting paying child support. Kind of find out the kid was never his, and some of it was successful, but some of them it still goes on.
Yeah.
And even
Well, you know.
there are some mothers going through this too. Some women go through this too. Let's deal with that.
Yeah. It's a sticky situation. It's nasty. It's it's nobody's going about it the right way. Babies are being used as checks, as money. It's like motherfuckers don't even want kids no more for real. They want them. They bringing kids into the world because they know what they can get out of it. Welfare, child support, like people adopting kids and not even really wanting the kids. They just knowing that, oh man, this is a quick way to get $1. Like the whole system is fucked up. It really is. It's fucked up. And then we can't just sit here and be like, yeah, well, that's how it is. And we just got to take it for what it is. Y'all got to take it for what it is, not fucking me. Like, you're not doing that with me, bro. I don't give a shit about what the rules are. The shit is crazy. So when you have people saying they don't want a family or they don't want kids, then you know why they don't want it. That shit is crazy. And nobody shouldn't have to feel like they don't want kids. Everybody should want a family because you should be able to want to leave a legacy behind. When you got people talking about they don't want kids, man, because of this type of shit that they got to worry about, because they see what their uncles go through, they see what the aunts go through, they see what their brothers go through, they see what their fathers go through. This is crazy, yo. It's crazy. That's why I tell these fathers underrated, man. I don't tell them nothing wrong, but I also tell them stand for what you believe in. I'm not finna just come in their face and throw the system at them all damn day. Yo, if you don't do this, they're gonna lock you up. You can't approach everybody with that shit because a lot of fathers out here, a lot of dudes out here, they don't care about that shit, bro. And some of them don't care about it to a point where it's like, you know what? I don't give a damn if I see the child or not. Or some people don't mind going to just sit. I'm not saying that's the right thing to do because it ain't. It ain't the right thing to do. You know what I mean? It's not the right thing to do. But some people get sick of it. The system's been like this for years. Or are we supposed to keep dealing with it? Taking it for what it is? You know what I'm saying? We all could be on this social media acting tough and screaming and doing all this shit. And when it comes to the system, we tuck our tail between our legs. Y'all tell me what part of the world does that, like, honestly, that's one of the reasons I ain't brought kids into this world, because I seen all the difference. Everyone around. Ah, well, see, yeah, I get you, Josh. Speaking of kids, Free, you got my man Big Dream back there?
No, that's Vicky's brother and sister. We gotta drop them off at school.
Boy, y'all are sure light, boy. That's a light side of the family right there, boy. Jesus. Yeah, Vic, y'all get Vic, man. Vic, I want to ask you. You got some Italian and Irish in you, man. I just gotta ask that. Vic got some light people, boy.
White.
She said black and white.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Vic, I gotta watch you now, Vicky. That means you got a crazy side to you. It's all good.
Not. Yeah, Vicky
Nah.
does have a crazy side. I told you that. She seemed quiet. She quiet until something goes wrong.
Hey, Free, I know you on your best behavior. You try your best
Pay
not to make her
attention,
mad.
stupid bitch.
Get the fuck
See
off
what I
the
mean?
phone, you dumbass boy.
See.
I
You see what we mean? Y'all see what I mean? I can't make this up.
nigga, light turn green. It's traffic going this way. This nigga gonna try to turn and go down because he on his phone.
Queen
He
said,
ain't looking to see
right?
it.
Queen, I just said it. This is why I'm not crazy.
That's what I say. She's quiet until something happens.
yeah. You see that, Josh? Just that quick. It don't take much for me to snap. Just that quick.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's the way you said it. It's not even what you said. It's how you. Hey, free. She's stupid.
It's like she on the verge of having bipolar.
Oh God. No apologies. Yeah, no apologies
One
needed.
second she be smiling. One second she be smiling, and in a flash, that joint go from smiling to cussing somebody out.
Yo, it's like that dude that dude in Get Out. Remember when he took a picture of dude and dude just snapped after that?
Yep.
I just don't like people doing stupid shit. That was stupid.
And she like me. I'm just more a little. I got a little more patience. She don't have patience. I got a little more patience. It takes a little bit more than that to push my buttons.
Yeah,
Now
maybe
I will snap on a dude.
Well, maybe that's
snap
why.
on a dude, but it takes a little more to push my buttons.
Maybe that's why
Oh, that's
you
why I
are
forgot they redid Walking in the Middle.
that's why you're the driver. Can you imagine Vicky driving and you being on the passenger side?
With a baseball.
Oh,
That's who it was.
It used to be like that.
I could
It
imagine
used to be like that.
Vicky. Lord Jesus, Vicky. I couldn't imagine driving with you.
Y'all
That's
talk
free.
about I drive crazy. Y'all say I drive crazy. Vicky drive exactly like I do.
I don't think you drive
She
crazy.
drives exactly like I do.
I don't think you drive crazy, free, because I haven't seen you do anything since you've been driving. You look like a good driver. You made it here to New York with no problem. I just think that you don't have patience for certain stuff. But you probably got more patience than Mrs. Free.
When I say crazy, I'm talking about my speed, me driving fast and stuff like that. She drives the same way I drive. She don't like driving slow.
Is she cursing people out? Is she coming down the highway?
Yeah.
She looked like she rolled down her window.
We both do it. She does.
Why you be doing that? Why you be doing that, man?
Because they gotta get dropped off right there.
Man, fuck that. I don't go to this school.
You still gotta wait in line anyway.
See?
I don't go to this school. I cut through the cones.
This a whole brand new building.
This dude is crazy.
That's where the school used to be. They put a football field and everything over there.
Remember, that's when my mama got in trouble. Mama broke into the school.
You said what? You said what, underrated?
I said, how's Sister Tiffany doing?
Tiffany's good. She's good. I'm getting up with her tonight. Today is one of our friends' birthdays, so we're gonna go out tonight. After I leave my friends, the father's meeting. But I just want to get everybody to understand. I don't want people to think that I'm crazy and some of the shit that I'm saying like he's bugged. All I'm just telling everybody is to stand for what you believe in. You know, I'm not telling nobody, hey, you know, go out there and get arrested. No, don't do that, because you ain't gonna say I told you that. I ain't got to sit on Rikers Island with you, and I ain't sitting on Rikers Island with you. You gonna take that trip on your own. I done been there. Not planning on going back.
Now,
don't want to do that. We're not encouraging people. We're not encouraging our fathers to go to jail. We're not doing that. We're encouraging them to take care of what it is that they're taking care of. And if you don't believe in something, if something don't feel right, go address it. Don't sit there and just let the state tell you this is what you got to do. You got to go, you know what I mean? Take the right steps. Like my man Free said, do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you talk to somebody when you need to know the laws. You can call somebody like D Free that could explain it to you a little better, where you can get a clear understanding of what it is that you need to do. But if you just so happen to go in there and you just happen to flip and wild out, yeah, well, We know where that's going. Like when I went to court, though, it was crazy, y'all. When I went to court, like the judge was like an a-hole, and she was being an a-hole on purpose. But I was being an a-hole back, but I was being an a-hole in a cool, calm, collected way where it started irritating her because how I was answering her questions. But I was doing it without being without saying it smart. But it was just irritating her, and I could tell it was irritating her. It was irritating her a little bit, but I was answering it, but it was the way I was answering. Like, I wasn't being a smart ass. I was just like, I don't know, Your Honor. I never thought about that. So that shit was irritating.
I told my mother to move.
Like when I went to my second court case with my ex-wife she was filing for alimony. She didn't know that the divorce was final. She didn't know that our divorce was final. So I had to go to Connecticut and go to court for alimony. So I went up there, me, Vicky, and Jaquan, Vicky's youngest son. We all rolled up there, and my kids. We all rode up there and went to Connecticut.
Yeah.
And so when in the courtroom, my daughters was sitting. When my daughters came in after we was already there, we were sitting in the lobby waiting for our case to be called. My daughters walked up the stairs and they saw me. They gave me a hug or whatever. To their brother and sister, and they called us in the court. When they called us in the court, they was telling me all this stuff about the money. I mean, my ex-wife was talking about how much money I used to make and how I was the one that was taking care of the family, this and that, and I just left her ass out. And I was like, I'm just sitting there. I'm like, okay, that's not true, but all right. So the judge, Mr. Frank, so what do you have to say? I said, well, I don't owe her anything. She was like, why you say that? I said, because I'm not married to her no more. They're like, what makes you think you're not married? I said, yeah. And I had into the court paper. They looked at me, they were like, Ms. Freeman, unfortunately, your divorce is final.
But wasn't she supposed to have got served free? She didn't know that?
You would have looked at the paperwork that I sent you. You was listening to whoever you said was a lawyer or whatever, and they told you didn't have to respond, and I would never get a case. Well, that's not true. And the lawyer.
Oh, wow.
If you don't respond, whatever he filed for is what's going to go down. And I said, that's exactly what happened. They were like, so did you?
Damn. Yo, it's crazy, man. Underrated. This world we live in, that's why this world we live in, I can't stand it. The world we live in, I can't stand it for nothing.
People.
I can't stand it for nothing. I'm telling you, man. It's crazy.
But my thing is like
I in all of Capitol Heights got a dead spot.
Yeah. You said what?
No, like I was saying that even though that sometimes we do things right and it doesn't come out, keep on doing it. It's going to happen. Don't give up.
That's all I try to push the fathers to do.
Give up. No, I'm not giving up.
You don't want people to give up and just go, you know what? I give up, take me to jail. No, man, don't do that shit. Don't do that. A lot of people are just looking for a way out. Don't look for no way out. Go handle your handle, man. Because we have too many kids growing up already without the parent in the house. He don't know who his father is. You know what I mean? We don't want no more of that. You know what I'm saying?
And I know a lot of them that is suffering right now, even adults, and they following that pattern. So we gotta find a way to, to break that pattern. Don't let the system get you. Nah, you stand.
I think what it is the way I say it. I guess because I'm so passionate about seeing fathers do what it is that they gotta do. I think it's just the way I say things, and it might come off the wrong way to people as I'm saying, hey, fuck it, y'all. Just go ahead and throw it all away and go to jail. No, that's not what I'm saying, and that's the message I would never push. But I will push this. to fight for what you believe in. And if some shit don't sound right, it don't look right, handle it. Handle it. Never
But
just
you know what?
surrender to the system.
But
Handle
you
it.
know what, Brother McLean? You know what, Brother McLean and everybody else? You know, when it comes for the system, fuck it. Say what the fuck it has to happen right now. Fuck it. You know,
Y'all go ahead and keep talking for a minute. It's getting hot in this motherfucker. D3 just let me sit here with this big ass jacket on and he ain't saying shit. D3, you see me with this big ass jacket on, you don't say nothing.
I thought you were trying to be Kumo D today. I don't know.
Yo, Miss Free, I can't stand
I mean, I
Mrs. Free, I can't
thought
stand
I
your
was ready
husband.
for you. I was ready for you to hear the song, "The Wild Wild West."
Mrs. Free, when
I
your
used to
husband
live
go to bed
uptown,
tonight, yeah, Mrs. Free,
123rd Street, Harlem.
when your husband go to bed tonight, Mrs. Free, take some clippers and just shave his beard off while he sleep. Shave the whole damn thing off.
You don't
Make
want me
me
to do
sick.
that.
I mean, hey, I didn't know. You know, some days you come on here, you want to be Run from Run DMCs. Other days you
No,
want to
don't do
be,
that. Don't do that.
you want to be
Don't do that,
Clarence
Free.
from Paid in Full. Other days I don't know what you be
Look
having
at
these
her.
characters up here. I don't know what you want to be.
She said, I thought it was for a new album cover.
That nigga Clarence, the only nigga I know that'll go buy mink and just put that joint on just to be on a live. Be looking like Ric Flair out this bitch with a damn mink on. I was like, no, what the
Oh,
fuck you got a
God.
mink on for? Oh, I was about to go outside, but you know, it's cold. So why you got the mink on in the
Oh, my
house? You ain't
God.
even outside yet.
Oh, shit. Hey, boy, you stupid. Y'all don't be.
And it,
Listen, sometimes I want to get a reaction. I'll be like, let me see what everybody going to say when I put this on. Let me just see what everybody going to say.
you put that daggone disco ball jacket on, nigga. I'm gonna have to wear my sunshades. You be blind the shit out of me. Every time your ass turn and that light hit that damn jacket, it's like motherfucker sun rays right in my eyelids. I'm like,
Which
God
jacket?
damn, that nigga jacket bright.
Which jacket?
The gold bright ass jacket. You know what fucking jacket I'm talking about. The one that you sung, nights like this I wish raindrops will fall. You know exactly what jacket I'm talking about. Your disco ball jacket is a gold one that you wear that's shiny as he about to go put it on now. Watch, he about to blind the fuck out of everybody. Everybody get your sunshades out right now. I'm telling you, get your sunshades out now. He about to blind the fuck out of everybody.
You talking about this one, Free?
Yup, there you go. I told you.
Oh. Oh, yeah,
Nigga,
man.
fake ass Hall of Fame jacket having ass nigga.
we said, don't do that. No, Cree, I ain't gonna do that. Free don't like some reason that jacket bothers Free. Free don't like that jacket, so I'm not gonna throw that on when he around.
That nigga sit up there looking like motherfucker Deion Sanders. All he need is the gray beard. Talking about, you know I'm a Hall of Famer. You know I'm a Hall of
Look,
Famer.
DC said American Bandstand jacket having ass. I'm not about to let y'all sit here and do this to me. Y'all wrong.
That
Y'all
nigga put
wrong
that
for that.
bright ass jacket on. Talking about, why y'all got shades on? Nigga, cause you bright.
He
That's
said
why we
that's
got
the
shades on. You bright.
jacket. Y'all really don't like my jacket? That's crazy. I thought y'all liked my jacket. That's wrong. I was wearing that for y'all, man. I thought the people would
Man,
accept me.
motherfucker, your jacket look like a crackhead teeth every morning. Motherfucker forgot to brush them bitches. Motherfucker yellow as
Y'all
hell.
really don't like that jacket? That's crazy. Oh, man.
Nigga, all you need is a 40 and a cup. And you'll be right at home with that damn jacket on. There's a 40 and a cup.
You ain't right. Yo, Quee, that's crazy. So, Quee, if that jacket was red, Would you accept it if it was black? Would y'all accept it?
Nigga, if I was homeless, I accept it.
This motherfucker.
Nothing about that. I mean, you're not gonna get nowhere fast with that jacket on.
It's too shiny. I mean, what do you want me to do? What do y'all want me to do? Hey, wait a minute, hold
That
on. I wore
jacket,
that jacket to
that
I wore that jacket to the Hall of Fame and I killed it. How dare
dog,
y'all?
that jacket is a clear sign of failure, success.
You know what? Yo, underrated. You see this dude, man? This dude is crazy, man. All right, y'all. Y'all don't like the jacket then? I will confirm to Tiffany that the jacket is not
Oh, you know what? Oh,
accepted and we'll get rid of it.
okay. It's up there.
Oh, you know you're not
Wrong
gonna get
fucking
rid
way.
of that jacket.
No, I'm gonna tell Tiff when she get in today. They don't accept the jacket, they don't like it, so baby, I gotta get rid of it. Pass it on.
It's
I'm gonna
over.
pass it on. D3 ain't gonna allow me to wear it again.
It's over.
Man. He said Diddy.
Y'all go
No, come on,
sleep.
not Diddy. Oh, damn it.
Fuck.
Oh
Oh,
man.
it's
Y'all
trouble.
tripping, man.
It's trouble.
Yeah, yeah, underrated, man. You know, we just have to and for some of the mothers too that's going through it too, you know, we don't want to leave them out. I know I was
Yes, that's
talking
what
a
I
lot
was
about the
saying.
fathers.
That
I know I was
yeah,
talking a lot about the fathers because I was just venting, but for the mothers too, because I know there's a lot of them out there. I got a homegirl right now. She'd have raised her son, 21 years.
and they are some women that also fight for the fathers too. We gotta talk about that too. They
Don't
see the
try to use
injustice
an
too,
excuse
and they
not to
fight for it
wear
too.
it. No, nah, Josh, I ain't wearing it no more.
No, why?
Yeah, I ain't wearing it no more because it's been confirmed that it's not a good jacket. So I'm gonna go get that same one, but then go get it in a different color.
Oh, Kui said Diddy.
Yeah, she over here bombing me, so I ain't gonna wear it no more. But yeah, let's not forget our mothers and shout outs to all the ones that's been raising their sons or their daughters dolo. Nobody around. Shout outs to all y'all. If I didn't mention y'all, hey, apologies. Shout outs to y'all. Because y'all been doing it and you've been doing it for years. So shout outs to y'all. But yeah, I just wanted to touch base on that as far as the whole custody thing and how that works because a lot of people struggle with that in that department and they don't know what to do. And they get very discouraged. You know, so we just want to keep people we want to keep people motivated so they'll know what to do. Doing what I gotta do to get. That's a fact. I want to shout out my daughter's moms for holding me down and dealing with my crazy all these years. Hey, that's what's up, BC. That's what's up, BC. At least you're man enough to give her a shout out. Not too many people would have gave their sons' mothers a shout out.
Hey, you know what? If BC put that damn jacket on, he look a real live bumblebee.
That's it. You talking about Bumblebee too now? That's you talking about?
You know the behavior of this dude, B. Thank women for having the good too. He said thank the women for having that good too. Y'all can't stand BC. Oh my god. My son's dad used to call me his battle ex. Oh yeah. Now listen, there's always some good that could come out of it, and there's always some bad that could come out of it. We just want to be able to keep. You know what? You know what my thing is, Free, and I want to know if you and Mrs. Free agree with me. If you and Mrs. Free agree with me on this, right? I want to know if everybody agree on something, right? Our job is also to keep the system out of our business, so many families won't be broken up. That's the number one thing that I always like to try to address, to keep the system out our business, where we won't have to give them a reason to come into the home and break it up. Because once anything happens with the child and once courts get involved, that's a hard situation to get out of. And once the courts get involved and ACS gets involved and all these other places get involved, it's difficult. It's ACS in New York. I don't know where it is and everywhere. Everybody else has a different name. So if y'all asking me what's ACS, yeah, that's what it's called up here. But that's our thing. It's not to let them in our business, man. We just got to keep making sure, because families are being broken up every day, and we don't want to keep standing by watching that happen. Oh, Teddy Graham, look at that. He said, "Oh, Teddy Graham, looking at D Free." Hell nah. You and D Free, y'all stupid. Y'all need y'all. You and D Free need y'all own show together.
You won't put the address in?
You and both need y'all show. But yeah, that's how I am though, underrated. Like, I don't want people to look at this and be like, Clarence, you bugging. I thought you were more of a leader. You're telling fathers to go to jail. No, I'm not. I'm telling fathers to stand up for what they believe in. That's all. That's all I'm doing. Fight for what you believe in. Nobody wants to do that in this country anymore. We can fight over a fighter that we like. We can fight over everything, but when it comes to us believing in what we believe in, we don't do it. We surrender.
There we go.
You understand, BC? Like, but I'm glad to have these back and forths where I could talk to Free, and rather we agree with each other or not. You know the great thing about us? We always can come back up here tomorrow and talk, and I ain't got to be like, man, fuck D Free. I ain't got nothing to say to him because he didn't agree with me. That's not how a conversation goes. You agree to a disagree, rather if it makes sense or not, but then we can always come back up here and talk again. That's why I love my brothers, because we can come up here and do that. Some of y'all get mad at each other and don't speak to each other for 6 months over some shit that could have been avoided. If somebody don't agree with you all the time, you can't get upset. That's not how the world works. That's why my brothers can come up here anytime they want. And there ain't gonna never be a time I ain't gonna let them up here. I'm not gonna do that. Y'all my family. We saw Free as pop up. I have no doubt he's a good. Oh, hell yeah, D. Yeah. Let me tell you something. Anybody who wants and I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do, you know what? I want Mrs. Free up here too. When I do this, I want both of y'all up here. We're gonna do a show on grandparents, because we all know that when we couldn't go to our parents to get anything, our grandparents, one of them, it was either grandma or grandpa that gave us something. We gonna do that, because when I look at grandparents,
I don't give them shit.
It is. Well, Dream and all the kids are very lucky to have y'all, because there's not too many grandparents that's like y'all at a young age. Some grandparents are older, 70s, 80s, and you know how they are. They're going to give them anything. For y'all to still be young the way y'all are, they are very lucky to have y'all. And we're going to do a show on that. She said, don't.
Hey, I never thought in my wildest dream that I would be a grandparent at 25 years old. Never thought that.
He's such a liar.
Boy, Miss Free, I was finna say the same way. You tripping. Like, you and Vicky ain't been together that damn long. Hey, Miss Free, I was about to say, you and him ain't been together that damn long. What the hell are you talking about?
Nigga, I just turned 25 last year. I'm about to turn 26 in January.
You the oldest 25-year-old I've seen. You 25 with the Rick Ross beard? You tripping.
Nigga, I had his Rick Ross beard since I was in the damn 8th grade. I just always kept it as a goatee.
Okay, hold on. So when did you and him when did y'all meet Mrs. Free? When you met him, he had that beard?
No.
I said I always kept a goatee.
mind your business. When I met him, I was 12.
When she met me, she was 12. I was 14. She turned 13.
I
But
hope you really.
I
I hope you didn't meet
had
her
a mustache and beard since I was in the 8th grade.
because I was gonna say I know you didn't meet her with all that shit on your damn face because that would have been
No,
very
no,
disrespectful.
y'all seen the pictures. I've
We
just
seen the
grew
pictures
this
of
beard.
you. We seen the pictures of you younger. We never saw pictures of you as a kid.
That was not younger. That was like a year or two ago. I just grew this beard 2 years ago. I just grew it out 2 years
We
ago.
need to see the pictures of D Free as a 14-year-old. Because you look like you was a badass. I don't care what you say. You look like you caused a lot of trouble in school. I don't care what you
No,
tell
I
me.
didn't. I
He
actually
did.
no, I didn't.
He didn't. He was a good student.
No, I was a straight A student. I didn't cause a lot of trouble nowhere. I was a straight A student.
You can show him this.
Like this is before I actually grew the beard out. I had the beard, I just didn't grow it
Today,
out.
other way, today on the first 48, officer, wait for you. How long ago was that one?
That was what? That was my about 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
5 years ago.
5 years ago.
5 years
I've
ago?
always had a beard. I just kept it down to like either I kept it real low or I had a goatee. I always had a beard. I just decided to grow it out like the last 2 years. When I first started on YouTube, I didn't have a full beard. I grew it out.
Yeah, when D Free got older, yeah, it's when D Free got older. Tell when he got older, he just got crazy. But he's always enjoying life. That's the one thing that you always gonna see with him. Enjoying life as he should. He has a great group of kids in the house, man. They keep y'all going, they keep y'all motivated. You gotta buy a lot of damn food for
So the
them.
picture when I had the chef suit on.
I don't have it. That's in my Facebook.
Chef Free.
Yo,
My man, Chef Free, man. I swear, if working in a restaurant, having your own restaurant wasn't so much work, that's something I would want to see you in. That takes a lot of work. Too much work.
That was the plan. That was the plan.
Yeah, it's too
that's
much
why
work,
you
man.
gotta be a that's why you gotta be an executive chef. Ain't that much work to be an executive chef.
But would you ever think that that was something you would be into?
Yeah, I was into it.
No, I'm talking
It's
about like
just
get into it again if you had to.
as an owner, yeah, not as a cook.
She BC said he has to wear a hairnet or his beard.
You do. You do.
Yeah, I
He
know
said you
you
gotta
do.
wear
Yeah,
a
you
wear a
do.
beard.
You do.
You do though. Nigga gonna have a yeah, nah. He ain't nah. You
They got
gotta
a
have that.
they got a hairnet that's just for a beard. Is a beard. It's called a beard net actually,
Yeah,
but
you don't
it
want that.
just goes around your ears and it goes around your beard.
Yeah. I used to hate to have to put one on my. I used to be like, oh God, I hate putting this on, man. But you have to though. You ain't getting in that kitchen if you don't. You got to though. You don't make it in that kitchen if you ain't trying to do it. So definitely gotta make sure you get that done. So did we touch everything on basically on the custody thing? We did we touch on everything? And like I said, people who see this video, don't get it twisted. It's just, I'm passionate about when I speak about this particular, subject
No,
because
no,
of
we didn't cover everything.
okay, well go ahead, underrated, because you came in late. So go ahead, brother. I want you to go ahead and the floor is yours.
Um, I want to. This is towards the holiday season, and well, I don't think it got nothing to do with it, but I just want to bring this up anyway.
Yeah, go ahead.
The ones that lose their kids through death or whatever, through death, keep on pushing. Please keep on pushing. because these are the times that they feel lonely and they feel like nobody don't want to talk about them. But I say y'all in the chat, the ones listen, say a prayer for them. Check on them. Because while other people spend time with their families and their kids, there are some don't even have none.
Yeah.
And then we got to talk about that.
Yeah, shouts to all the parents who not lost their kids to the system, but also losing their kids to the streets.
Yeah.
I know there was some this summer. There was, like I said, there was a 16-year-old kid who we just killed out here last month. Shout outs, may God be with those families. So it's not just about losing your kids to the system, but also to the streets, and just may God just be with the families. Thanksgiving won't be Thanksgiving for some people this year.
Also by nature too. Who's by nature?
Yeah. Yeah, God doesn't make any mistakes. He doesn't make any mistakes. And I'm just passionate about what I be speaking about. That's all. I don't want y'all to be thinking he ain't got a mind of his own. He's ignorant. He's one of those people that they'll throw him in jail. No, I'm not one of those. I'm not one of those. I'm not trying to be one of those. But I am one of those that I'm a firm believer of what I speak about. And I'm just tired of our brothers getting treated any kind of way. I don't like it. If I see D Free was in the predicament, underrated. If I saw you was in the predicament and I saw BC in the predicament and I go, well, are we gonna stand by and do something? Or like what are we gonna do? We gotta go fight for our brothers.
Yeah.
So even when I go get with these fathers today, I'm having y'all gonna see me because I'll be back live at 4:00. And this is the same subject you hear me have now is what I tell these fathers. Do what you got to do, but you make sure you do it the right way because you got to live with the consequences. We don't want our brothers in jail. Now, I don't think I told you it free. Do you know these idiots? This shows you how much money this city got. Do you know these idiots started building these jails in the different boroughs, right? Like we've never had jails in the boroughs. We only had precincts. They're building jails, prison. Because Rikers Island's coming to an end.
Yeah.
So now they got to have somewhere to put these people. What are we doing?
They got a detention center jail in Brooklyn, in Brownsville.
Well, they got of course they got where the Brooklyn House. Everybody knows Brooklyn House.
Yep.
That's where Puffy's at now, and a lot of drug dealers done been there. A lot of top people done been there. My ex is here and made me coffee in a Home Depot cup. She didn't see my no Doug Zone. She didn't see your mug. You should have showed her your mug, BC. Hey, if she want a mug too, BC, just let me know. I got her. He said she's fired. No, she didn't see the mug, BC. Just show her the mug. She might want one. He said she's fired. Hey, Queen, you enjoyed your mug? Did you give Mama her mug?
Don't tell BC to give her a mug because he might mug her for real.
That's it.
In a dark alley. At night.
Jesus Christ. Mama has it? Okay. You tell Mama to enjoy it. Tell Mama, don't be getting nice over there with it. Don't be pouring no alcohol in that mug and then find herself leaning. I don't want Mama leaning. Jesus Christ, I don't want Mama leaning now. Tell Mama I'm glad that she's enjoyed it. Y'all need anything else? I got other stuff coming. So if y'all need anything else, Quee, you let me know. He said that's triple D. He said, I ain't no thief. I ain't no thief. Yeah, this is great topics, though. I love to have topics like this, y'all, and I'm glad to have y'all a part of it. No, don't. What, you won't make no promises about what? About her having different drinks? Oh, well, mama, I ain't never been around mama to see how mama drink and how she handle her drink. We want to get to Texas. Mrs. Free, when we all go get to Texas? We got to get to Texas. When we going back? Well, I say going back like I've been there before.
I don't know. Let me know, and I'm ready.
Because I need not just a vacation.
We gotta stay a few days though, not just. We gotta stay a few days, not just the weekend.
Oh no! Just like when he said that we had when we was talking about the other day about going to Vegas, I told Tiffany, I said we can't go to Vegas and stay for no damn 2 days. Can't do that.
Yep.
It's gonna have to at least be 5 days. I got to at least put in 5 days in Vegas. If not a week, I gotta put in 5 days. I'm not going to spend all that money for 2 days. Can't do that. I'm not doing that. I want to hit Vegas next year, but
what are you gonna do?
I don't think that's gonna happen. I gotta see though. I told you how she is.
Just let me know.
Yeah,
we can plan it together.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. Yeah, Quee. I'm gonna be real with you, Quee, and I'm gonna be real. When I do go to Vegas, I don't think I'm gonna do it when it's fight week. I don't think I can do that. I thought I could, but how they prices are set up, hell no. I can't do it. Them rooms cost too much when it's something going on, a fight or something. It's too much for me. I think next summer, maybe next summer I'll shoot for it. I'm talking about y'all coming out here. Oh, coming out there? Oh yeah, Quee. Yeah. If I could get a decent price, I don't know how much a flight is, but this is why I'd be like, I have to check the flight. I gotta check and see.
I think we should go down there around summertime so we can go to Six Flags.
You know what? The problem with going to Six Flags is that we all gonna be enjoying ourselves, and Tiffany gonna be the only damn one that's not getting on nothing. Because that woman don't do shit when it come to. She don't do nothing.
She ain't gonna be the only one. I don't get on rides either. I just play games.
Then you two will get along just fine. All we need to do is leave y'all with some alcohol. Y'all get along just fine then.
You got that
she ain't doing
right.
it. Water rides she don't do. Listen, Tiffany don't even she won't even get in the sand. She won't even put her feet on the beach. She don't do sand. She don't do it.
Oh, yeah,
I'm like,
I don't
damn.
know about that one. Like the sand I would do, a boat ride I would do.
She'll do a boat ride though.
Rides, yeah, the boat rides that flip over and all that shit. I'm not doing that one.
Oh yeah, she's not doing that. Yeah, that's quiet for that. She won't even get in the bumper cars. She won't even do the bumper cars. I said, damn, you won't even do the bumper cars? It's the bumper cars. Like, what the Tiff won't do none of that.
That's Dream's favorite thing. He liked the bumper cars because he liked
the bumper cars. I'm a sucker for those. I love bumper cars. I'm a sucker for those. She won't do the
Wayne too.
Yeah, she won't. She won't. Who?
Tiff.
Oh yeah. You know what Tiff is? I'm gonna tell you what Tiff is a sucker for. Tiff is a sucker for casinos. I'll tell people the way you can win Tiff's heart is through two things. You can give Tiff seafood, and you can take Tiff to the casino. You have won her heart. It's over. You won her.
So we got to talk to Quee. We got to talk to Quee about that part, but the trip itself, I'll go. Like we can plan the trip and everything. I think it should be a couple's trip.
I think it should be where I also want to it's a good getaway to go on down into Texas and for all of us to go and enjoy ourselves. I think it'd be great to do that.
We can come up here and then we can just get on a plane together.
I don't know if I want to get on a plane with. I don't want to get on the plane with D Free because D Free is the type that if we 32,000 feet in the air or 30,000 feet, however high we gonna be, I don't need him messing with me while I'm on that damn plane. I don't want him bothering me.
You ain't got to worry about worry about me. I ain't gonna be sitting beside you, nigga.
He gonna be holding my hand. It's like even though I got on the plane the first time, I'm still scared.
My ass
That's
gonna be in first class, so I know you ain't gonna be sitting by me.
that's good because I was gonna say, can you sit 2 seats up? I don't want you bothering me.
I'm gonna
You know
make
what I'm
sure.
saying?
I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna make sure the stewardess put your seat by the bathroom, so
Casino
you can
in
smell shit
Oklahoma
all
or
day.
go to Shreveport. Damn, we gotta go to. We would have to go to Oklahoma or for a casino. Oh well, I mean, I'm cool with it. Whatever.
Why don't y'all just come up here? We got casinos up here,
I'm gonna
like
tell.
15
I'm a.
minutes from the
Dude, that's
house.
what I wanted to ask you. Y'all got a casino in Maryland, don't y'all?
We
Yeah, we
got
got
3
two.
of them.
We got 3 in our neighborhood.
Oh, I didn't know y'all had 3 of them.
Yeah, we got one that's 5 minutes from the house. Then we have Horseshoe right there in Baltimore, and then we got MGM at the National Harbor.
That's the one. That's the one Coco Tina took me to.
I went to Long.
The
She said
big,
I went to
big, the big
Longhorn
wheel.
in
The big
Maryland.
wheel.
Oh,
Longhorn,
Yeah.
yeah, I know about that
Longhorn,
one,
what?
BC.
Probably the steakhouse.
I don't know. We was talking
The
about
restaurant Longhorn?
my bad. It's the Horseshoe. Yeah, I guess you talking about the
You went to
casino.
Horseshoe.
Y'all got a casino called Horseshoe in Maryland. I don't know. I'm just reading what she's saying.
That's in Baltimore. That's in Baltimore.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, BC.
The
I know
one
about
that's
the
right.
casino
The
in
one that's right.
Queens.
Yeah, the one that's right by our house, which is like 5 minutes down the road from our house, is Merlin Live. The one
I
that's in
never.
Baltimore is Horseshoe, and then the one that's right there by DC is MGM.
Well, D Freeman, you said the one that's down the block 5 minutes away. You talking about 20 miles?
Oh, it's literally 5 minutes from our house.
What are you talking about? Underrated.
I'm talking about the casino that you say he's 5 minutes away.
Merlin Live. That's 5 minutes from my house.
5 minutes?
5 minutes.
Oh,
We live right by. Yeah, we live right by Anne Arundel
around the
Mills
corner
Mall.
where? Okay.
I live literally. I live 5 minutes from Anne Arundel Mills Mall. I'm 15 minutes away from BWI Airport.
Oh yeah.
Actually, not 15. I'm like 10 minutes away from BWI Airport. The planes fly right over my apartment every single day when they coming in the land.
Man, that shit will make
That's why
me
a lot of
make
times.
me nervous as hell.
So you would
That's
you
why
know
a lot
where
of
the
times.
planes go then?
That's why a lot of times when you see me outside, you hear the planes flying over. They coming down the land. You can hear the planes flying over our
So
apartment.
D Free, when the planes flow over your home, do you know which way? Do you know which way they go? You know which city they go to?
They going north. When they fly over my house, they going north because they got BWI is north of my apartment.
Got it.
Yeah, we can do that though.
Warren said him and Tiff want to do a trip. So
Well,
we
you
was
told
talking
me the
about going to
BGM,
Texas,
right?
us and the meet up with Quinn them.
That's BGM, right?
Hey,
No, that nigga,
D3,
Oh, that's
let's
Merlin
do it,
Live.
man. Let's do it. Let's take that trip.
y'all niggas scared to death.
Who? Scared of what?
Y'all scared to death to go to Texas.
Tiffany flies, and I'm not scared to go to Texas. I always want to go to Texas. I just need her to hold my
I'm
hand
talking
while
about
I'm
you
on the
scared to.
plane.
I ain't talking about going to actual Texas. I'm talking about getting on the goddamn plane. Y'all niggas scared.
No, I'm scared. She's not. Tiff done. She's been on planes before. Tiff good.
BC, his black ass better get on a separate plane. You gotta get on. You gotta get on one of those stealth bombers, nigga. We can't see your ass getting on the plane. You gotta get on a stealth bomber. Don't get on my plane, nigga. We fuck around and automatically go directly into the Black Lagoon. No, nigga, get your ass on a separate plane. I want to make it to Texas safe.
said he got you.
That nigga,
D-Free, what? D-Free, what BC did?
Oh shit! Hold on, damn my stomach. Oh, yo, damn, Free boy, you cold. Oh man,
but that nigga,
damn, you cold, bro. He said, yeah, he a bully. Yo, D-Free be bullying. He be bullying people, yo. And you want to convince me that you was a good kid in school? Bullshit.
I ain't gotta convince you at all. You can talk to my teachers. I ain't gotta convince you at all. They'll tell you, oh, he never got in trouble.
You look like the type that would go to another kid and tell him, yo, he was talking about your mother. You just want to let him talk about your mother like that? You look like the type that did that.
I absolutely never got in trouble in school.
He didn't want to lose his football plan.
Oh, that's right. You were playing football. I forgot. You
I
were
was playing
football.
football. I was running track. I was wrestling. I was playing basketball. I ain't never got in trouble. I was a straight A student.
How do you
Never
think
got
that?
in trouble.
You know what I want to ask you though, Mrs. Free? How do you think you would have dealt with being married, not just to an NFL player, but an athlete? Like, how do you think that marriage would have went? Because you know those marriages never go easy. You hardly seeing him. He's always on the road. Like, you think you'd have been able to deal with that?
I know, because I work all the time. I do 16-hour shifts and shit like that just to stay busy.
Her ass work all the time now. She wouldn't have been working all the time. My ass was in the NFL.
Nah, she wouldn't have been working. Nah, Mrs. Free, we ain't gonna let you get away with that one. Nah.
I can tell you exactly what she would have been at. I can say exactly what she would have been at. Her ass would have been at Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Versace, Prada. That's what she would have been at.
No, I wouldn't, because I'm not a material type person.
No, you just a spending type person.
I like nice things, but I'm not one of them ones that's gonna go all out to all the big fashion stores and all that stuff. I'd rather have money in my bank account than spend it at the store.
Yeah,
that's you think
fine
that
and dandy when you're dealing with.
Yeah.
Right, that's all fine and dandy when you're dealing with middle class people. But when you're dealing with people who's well off and multi-millionaires, you can afford to go to all those expensive. See, the thing, like, God damn, how the fuck? Damn, that big ass truck smacked the shit out of all three of those cars,
okay,
and that bitch caught on fire.
And spent it around. That's 3 cars.
Damn.
I hope they be all right.
Oh, damn.
Whoever that is,
know.
I hope they be all right.
One of them, I know at least 3 of them people seriously got injured. At least 3.
All the cars spent up and ended up on
Jesus
top.
Christ!
All the cars went from a full size to a compact.
You know what?
No, see, like the problem with Vicky is Vicky likes spending. She might not spend a lot on her, but every time we go to the store, I don't care if we're going to get some food, if we're going to get a bowl, we're going to get a blanket. She always got to walk past the kids out to see what new outfits they got out for a little girl.
I got 8 grandkids. That's what I do.
Yeah, she got 8 grandkids, but majority of the day gonna spend it is on Daisha.
Damn, 8 grandchildren.
Take the dog.
Damn. Well, you know, 8 is not bad. 8 is not bad because I know people who got way more. So 8 is not bad. But them two little ones, they my favorite. I like them little ones.
Your dog gotta get the fuck out.
Them little ones, so adorable.
What is it?
Uh-oh. Somebody done got in trouble? Uh-oh. Underrated, what up?
What's good with you, bro?
I'm chilling, you know, just trying to spread the message. And the whole custody thing was just, you know, I wanted to just be able to talk, you know, reach out to the brothers, but also reach out to the sisters too. And I think I addressed this live the wrong way because I should have made that clear from the jump that hey, it ain't just a man thing. But you know, being that I deal with them in my program, that's why I started it off like that. But for the ladies, I don't want y'all to think that I'm against y'all. You know, I've said, you know, a lot of y'all are bitter, but a lot of these dudes are bitter too. So I apologize for that, y'all, as far as me addressing it like that. That's all. But yeah, man, I need to come to Maryland, man. Y'all done came to New York to see me. Underrated to been here twice. D3 came here. I need to come out to where y'all at and bother y'all. That's what I need to do.
Yeah, but
You
make
wanna
sure you
come to
bring money for you to
Virginia?
eat, because we got a lot of restaurants.
Cause one thing I know Maryland
She said,
got.
she said, make sure you bring a lot of money because we got a lot of restaurants.
America, Virginia.
Well, you know what? If we bought a lot of money, I'm gonna be real with you. It ain't gonna be too much to eat. First thing Tiff gonna be on some is where the casino at. That's the type of time Tiffany's on. Where the casino? I told you that girl's a casino head. If we could live in Atlantic City, I would never find Tiff because I wouldn't know what casino to start at. I wouldn't know. Shit,
Well, at
Bally's,
least you know that.
Showboat, huh?
I said, well, at least you know.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't know what casino to find her in, but I know she'll be in there. I know that's where she would be. She is a casino head, and she turned me into that. We went to Atlantic City during COVID, and I ain't gonna lie, man. I think that was one of the best times because hotels were so damn cheap. We couldn't believe what we was paying to stay in Atlantic City. But that was our best times. We
Y'all ain't been
stayed
the one
like
in
5 days in Atlantic City. That was the best 5 days I've ever had, man.
Clarence, y'all haven't been in the one in Yonkers? The casino in
Oh
Yonkers?
hell no, man. I ain't going to that one. I'm gonna tell you why I said hell no. You know that's not a 24-hour casino. You know that, right?
No, it's not. It's not, no.
You ever heard of that? Like that's why I won't go. I'm like,
Yeah, I
that's not
know, right.
24 hours. They close a certain time. I don't want to go to a casino that closes a certain time. I want to be able to go back to my room, go to sleep, wake up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and go downstairs and play the game if I want. So no, I haven't been to that. Tiff been to that one, but since me and her been together, we never been to that one.
Well,
She
no,
wanted to go, and I was like, I'm not interested.
that's the waste of time. Go up there,
It's
y'all.
a
Make
waste
sure
of time.
the waste of
You
time.
don't. It make no sense to go all the way up to Yonkers. I mean, you could do it if you want, but if you waking up 3 o'clock in the morning or 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, you ain't going over to no Yonkers to play no games. It's not happening.
No.
That's just a
You must
waste.
get bored with that cage.
So they don't call 24 hours.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
It's not 24 hours.
you must get bored once you just sit in there.
I went to the I went to Mohegan Sun in Connecticut. Y'all ever been to
Oh,
that one? The Mohegan
I
Sun?
did. I
That
did
shit. Don't ever go there unless you got money. That shit costs, man. It costs
a
just to
lot.
stay there. That shit is
About
crazy,
that.
A
yo.
lot. Yep.
That's what I'm going to do.
That Mohegan Sun. You know they charge
Get
you
a muzzle
when you
full
go
of
into when you go into the room. They got a drawer where you open the drawer and it's alcohol, right? It's alcohol in the drawer, but you got to pay for that shit. Ain't that
Got paid for
crazy?
yep.
Why would I pay for something when I could just pop it with my own bottle? Sounds like she said it sounds like a drink. Mohegan Sun, right? It sounds like a drink. Or you can get some drinks in the Mohegan Sun, Queen. You might not be able to find your glasses in the morning though. I'm just saying. Them drinks they got out there be woo.
Yo, they make it strong out there though. They do.
Hell yeah, they make it strong. I went one time, what happened to your black ass going live yesterday? I was off. Oh, I didn't go live yesterday, Queen, because I had to run to I don't want to call it my place of business. It's really my aunt. My aunt got a business. So I always have to go over there for her and fix it up for her, sweep. So I had some stuff I had to do. Yeah, I had some things. I posted it on my YouTube that I wasn't going live. That's why I wanted everybody to see it. But I'll be live today. I'll be alive again today at 4 p.m. for the Thanksgiving event for the fathers. I had a few bottles of whiskey with my brother. Whiskey? I ain't doing no damn whiskey, BC. You on your own on that one, bro.
Yeah, you drink whiskey. You gotta have. You
Yeah,
better
you
have.
gotta do whiskey on your own, man. I don't do that whiskey shit, man. I can't. Whiskey might mess around and get triplets. And she too damn old for that.
You said
I'm good.
whiskey?
Yeah,
Whiskey? No, I'm not. I'm not fucking
that's
no
what I
damn
told him.
whiskey.
I ain't doing no damn whiskey. No sir. No sir.
Who said whiskey?
BC.
Underrated. Oh.
I know it was. I BC, the only nigga I know that damn black that smoked Marlboro Reds. Only somebody like him would drink whiskey. Nobody drinking no goddamn whiskey.
He's a Marlboro Reds.
That nigga probably sit there and sit around all day, drink Jack Daniels and a daggone Budweiser,
He said,
smoking on Marlboro Reds.
well, who's still drinking Budweisers?
That's it.
He said Budweiser. Yo, that's crazy. He said no whiskey for me. Hell no, not no whiskey. No, no whiskey.
Not fuck with no goddamn whiskey.
What was the number one drink that
That's
y'all
why.
drunk?
That's why BC that damn black nut. That's why he that damn black. He been drinking whiskey since he was 3.
What
Y'all
was the
look at
number one?
BC baby picture. He was light skinned. That man been drinking whiskey since he was 3. They turned his skin black.
Go buy some.
I think BC was the only kid in the 6th grade drinking whiskey, smoking Marlboro Reds with no hair.
You know what? Y'all just gave me an idea. I'm gonna do the first time on. I'm gonna do a show on the first time everybody drunk. What did it do to them? That's what I'm gonna do. Cause you drink for the first
I don't
time.
even remember the first time I drunk. I don't remember.
Yeah, Vicky, we
I
gonna
ain't
do
even
that,
gonna
Miss
lie.
Free. I ain't gonna. We gonna do that. Cause I want to hear the stories of how everybody reacted the
I
first
don't
time
remember.
they drunk.
The first time I drunk, I can't even remember.
And I'm
I've
not
been
even
drinking for
talking
so
about
long, I
taking a
don't even
sip.
remember when the first time I drunk.
I'm talking about how did your body react to that? I ain't even talking about how many sips you took. What's your body? How'd your body react?
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I've been drinking for so long, I can't remember the first time.
We gonna do a show on that. Matter of fact, damn, I can't come back today. Matter of fact, we're gonna come back tomorrow and do it. We ain't even gotta do boxing tomorrow. Today, Thursday, we're gonna come back. What better day to talk about that than on a Friday? We gonna talk about that, Miss Free. So Miss Free, don't hold back none of your stories, Miss Free. Don't hold back no stories. We got to hear everything from the first time you're drunk and what happened. Did you want to hurt somebody? What you wanted to do? We gonna get into all that tomorrow. Oh
First time
yeah.
I drunk. You got me thinking like I'm trying to remember when the first time I had a drink.
Yeah, I got you thinking now, right? yeah, we over here thinking now. He over here thinking. I used to drink.
I know it had to be when I was in the military because I was 18. It had to be when I was in the military, but I don't remember my first. Actually, no, it was actually before 18. It was before 18.
He said he's gonna talk about it tomorrow.
That's cool though.
He's gonna talk about
That's
it
cool
tomorrow.
though. That's cool though. You were 18. Damn, you were young. Okay, well, you started
No,
off way.
it was before 18. It was before 18. Now
Oh,
I do
damn.
remember my first time. It was before 18. I remember my first time.
Hey, that's good.
You got to
That's
remember,
gonna be
dog.
good.
Like I told you, I've always had a mustache and a beard since I was in the 8th grade. So I never looked my age. I used to go into the liquor stores and buy liquor at like 15 years old.
Clint,
But I wasn't buying it for me at 15 years old. I would just go in there and get it because they never carded me because I looked much older than what I was.
Yeah. Would you say underrated?
You said first drink?
Yeah.
Well,
But
technically,
not first drink, but like what did it do to you? So I said tomorrow we was gonna get into that.
Well, technically, I was still
Underrated. Can I ask you a question?
Let me pause.
Underrated. Can I ask you a question?
Let me mute this mic because they coming by right now.
Underrated.
Yes.
I don't know if you can hear me. Oh, I was gonna ask you a question. How come every time you come on Clarence channel, your mic is super low, but when you on your channel, your mic is loud?
Don't know why. Can't explain it.
He said I can't explain it. Trash ass what?
Because
Yeah, I don't know.
when he on his channel, his mic is loud.
You know what? While y'all talking, let me set this up for tomorrow. Let me set this up for tomorrow while we sitting here talking about
Matter
this.
of fact,
Because
speaking about drinks, we just went to Walmart and bought a whole case of drinks right now. We got a whole 24 pack.
It better be water, sir.
It ain't no water. We got like 4 cases of water in the house.
You talking about spirit water?
There ain't no water.
Y'all are crazy. What are y'all trying to do?
I don't know what she trying to do. I know what I'm trying to do.
he said, I don't know what she trying to do.
I don't know what she trying to do. I know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get fucked up.
Oh man. Hey man, yeah, this gonna be lit for tomorrow. I'm setting it up right now. We're about to be litty.
That nigga BC was in the 6th grade with Marlboro Reds, Budweiser, and bald headed.
Yo, ain't shit. Oh my god.
No.
Oh my god.
What you talking about that? Chicken you talking about?
Roy Rogers.
Roy Rogers.
Y'all still got Roy Rogers out there? Oh, I gotta come out there.
Boy, you say that every time we say we're going to Roy Rogers.
I got
Roy Rogers too, but it's in the next.
Every time we say we're going to Roy Rogers, he said, y'all still got Roy Rogers out there?
I'm going because I can't believe that it still exists. That's crazy. You ain't gonna find one here in New York.
I'm about to pull up at it right now. I'm about to pull up at it right now.
You damn sure ain't gonna find.
We got a few Roy Rogers out here.
You damn sure ain't gonna find one up here. You will not find one up here, man. I think Jersey.
I think Roy Rogers is making a comeback. I think they're making a comeback.
Well, if they making a comeback, somebody got to go. There's enough chicken places as it is. Damn it. Somebody got to go.
Like I'm about to show you Roy Rogers right now. As we pull up to the sign. See that sign right there?
Ooh-wee. Y'all got me hungry. Come get me, y'all.
Roy Rogers.
Come get me, y'all.
Roy Rogers. Beef, burgers, and chicken.
That's all good. Come get me.
Come get you what?
Come get me, man. Damn, New York ain't that far. Come on, man. I got gas money for you.
There's a Roy Rogers right at the daggone rest stop right outside of the Lincoln Tunnel.
This motherfucker.
I had one last time.
You can just give me some chicken.
I'm going to use the bathroom.
I'm going to give me
Yo, this dude right here, man. Y'all see how he treat me, y'all? Y'all see how he treat me, America?
It is one right outside, right at the rest stop.
Y'all see how this dude do me? He supposed to be my man's in them.
What you getting?
I am. I'm telling you where it's at.
Y'all see how he treat me? That's crazy, y'all. That's how this dude treat me. He calls himself a friend. Know what I mean? You see what I go through underrated? And this guy wants to call himself a friend. He's a friend of mine. Man, D-Free, you better never get old, D-Free. Don't get old.
Why?
Never get old, man.
Why?
D-Free, never get old.
I said why?
I'm gonna torture the shit out your ass. I swear,
Nigga,
y'all made.
how you gonna torture the shit out of me when you older than me?
Go wake mom. You about to go wake mom? You about to go wake mommy up? Yeah, go wake mommy up.
How you gonna torture me if I get old when you're older than me?
What the fuck?
Your ass gonna be in a walker. I'm gonna be chilling.
How you feeling underrated? I ain't got time for this fool, man. I'm not doing this with him today.
Look, Clarence.
Where you stopped at?
Roy
You
Rogers.
stopped.
That's Roy Rogers, right?
They make it
Yeah.
look different today. You know the old. I remember the old one. They got it looking different today.
Nah, look, Clarence.
Yep, that's exactly how I remember it. Exactly how I remember it. You was able to go get your joint, man. Listen, man, Free, I need you to come get me, man. Don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me hanging, Free. DP rocking, my brother. What up? I'm up. She need to get up. She need to get up. I can't wait to be in folks spot in the. Yo, he's stupid. Yeah, man. We gonna get to Maryland though. That's a fact. I gotta go anyway. We gonna make it there. My brother DP Rock in the building. We gonna do it. Yeah, tomorrow we gonna have some fun on here. Oh, we gonna have us some fun. Y'all make sure y'all be here tomorrow morning. We gonna be talking about the first time we took a drink. Everybody remember the first time they took their drink. We knew well, not all of us. Can't say that. But for some of us, we paid for it. I'm just trying to get a thumbnail right now. I need a good old thumbnail to put up. I don't want to put nothing where they be trying to mess with me about it. But y'all getting something to eat in there, Free, or y'all just stop to use the bathroom? Hey, they gave me a little sip of beer when I was little to help me sleep. Oh man, Quee, that's wrong. Who gave you beer so you can go to sleep, Quee? That they were totally out of pocket for that, Quee. You let them do you like that, Quee? Treat you like Kane in Menace to Society. You see when he drank that, he said, "What the is that?" They treated you like Kane. All of them. Oh no. Oh no, Quee. Yeah, underrated. Yeah, that's crazy. They all gave it to Quee. Lord have mercy. They said, "Here, little girl, take this so she could shut up. We want her to go to bed. Give her some of this. Shut her up."
Yup. Heard.
Yeah, yo,
Just got
DP.
me a double bacon cheeseburger with fries.
If you ain't doing nothing tomorrow, DP, come on up here, man. Come on up here tomorrow. We're gonna be talking about when we took our first drink. Well, really, the title is tomorrow is how old were you when you took your first drink? Don't do it underrated. Don't do it underrated. 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 Underrated for to let y'all have it.
Technically,
He said
like
technically.
I was way underage. I put it like that.
Now we're gonna talk about that tomorrow, DP.
Yeah. But y'all hear it tomorrow. I was way underage. I put it like that. There's a story with it.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that tomorrow morning. We're gonna be litty tomorrow. Stop it. Would you stop it already, D3?
Why you gotta do
Jesus
that, D?
Christ. Jesus Christ, for the love of God, would you just stop already, bro? DP, would you please tell D Free to knock it off? I turn 50 Sundays. Slide ups. Oh, you do? You got a lot. Oh, yeah, DP. Yeah. You got to come up here, DP. I should say before Saturday when everybody can come their ass up. But I'll do it tomorrow because Saturday ain't guaranteed. I got shit to do Saturday.
DP stands for don't pick your nose.
What the hell?
That's what DP stands for. Don't pick your nose.
You're crazy. You know that, D3?
Don't play. DP stands for don't play or I'll rock you. That's what it says. DP Rocker. Don't play or I'll rock you.
Okay, I'm gonna act like I didn't hear that, sir. Gonna act like I didn't hear that, sir. You're crazy, 5 p.m. Oceanside Meets. I didn't even know there was a show going on. Pullouts. Oh man, they doing too much, bro.
I gotta go home and beat the shit out of Jazzy.
Man, your ass is going straight to prison, man.
I ain't going straight to nowhere.
Shit, you talk about going to jail for something. Do y'all realize you put your hands on that damn dog? That's cruelty to animals. Your ass going to jail.
Guess what? It's only cruelty to animals if you see me put my hands on my dog.
I'm gonna tell them folks on you. You ain't got to see it. I'm gonna tell them folks on you.
You can tell all you want to. You have to have proof that I put my hands on my dog.
Hey, this live video is the proof. You just incriminated yourself, sir.
No, me saying one thing is different than you proving me actually doing it.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Anything.
I'm going to tell Vicky to have the cameras in the house because I hope she catch your ass.
If that was the case, then they wouldn't be having trials for dude that said he killed Tupac. His ass would already be in jail for the murder of Tupac.
You know what?
I'm just saying.
I can't stand you free. You know that?
I can say anything. You have to prove that I actually did it.
I can't stand you sometimes, dude. He said, "Oh nah."
They locked him up, but his ass still got to go to trial, and they got to prove that he actually did it.
What mother said, she said, "You don't know me. I'm a thug. I killed Tupac." Oh man, y'all the reason. I'm telling you, y'all the reason why I get up every morning and do this. I love these topics. I love how we all come on here, agree to disagree. But I swear to God, I love always coming up here rocking with y'all, man.
This is what I ordered,
Y'all make it so pop.
This is what
What's
I
up?
ordered.
What you ordered? Oh my God!
Double bacon cheeseburger.
What?
I gotta go eat.
Let me see it again.
He said, "Let me see it again." Oh my God!
Boy, Raw just came up.
Man, that's why I told him I'm coming out there where he at.
Oh, look what else they got in this joint. I know y'all joint don't have it, but look what this joint got.
Oh, what the hell?
Texas Pete chicken sandwich.
Your whole screen just went black, Free.
Oh shit, my bad. Hold up. My bad.
Nah, it's
My
good.
bad.
Are you good?
No, this is what it got.
Now that's something different. You can get rid of the
Chicken
bottle of
sandwich.
hot sauce. Get rid of the bottle of hot sauce. I don't need it because I don't do hot sauce.
That's the Texas Pete chicken sandwich.
Yeah, I'll take the chicken sandwich regular. I don't need nothing on it.
That's the regular one right here.
Damn, boy. Hey, underrated, man. You should be over in Roy Rogers like a mug. You got to get to that side of town, man. Smash my like button too, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. This is where it goes down at No Doug Zone Podcast, baby. Just doing a little chop up today, y'all. Want to thank my brothers for being up here with me, vibing with me, building with me. But tomorrow, that's really going to be a good one. So if anybody just coming on that don't know, tomorrow we're doing How Old Were You When You Took Your First Drink?
Oh, Clarence, this is what you talking about. You said you're not used to saying the Roy Rogers like that. This is what you used to say.
The what?
The Roy Rogers menu. When you see the chicken and all that. That's what you used to say.
Yeah. I see they changed up a lot.
They got steak and cheese here too.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, they changed up a lot in there, man. Like I said, we don't have one here. I don't think there's nowhere I can go to find one. I think Jersey might be the most, and that's it.
They
Jersey,
got a few where I'm at, but I don't think they got one where I live at, but they got one the next town.
yeah. They don't it's definitely not one here though. They I'd be mad too, because I'd be missing me some Roy Rogers, man.
They
Straight
had
up.
Roy Rogers back in the days in New York.
No, we didn't go to Big Loud because it wasn't open at the time. It'll be open by the time we get over there now.
D3 over here teasing people. It's teasing ass. It don't make no sense. D3 know it'd be places that I can't get to. But he just like rubbing stuff up in people's face. I don't appreciate some of the shit you be doing, D3.
What you talking about?
Now you just like rubbing stuff up in people's face. I don't like that, brother.
Oh, you know they got steak and cheese at Roy Rogers now too.
You see what I mean? Underrated?
See, look.
See this guy, man?
He teasing. That's not right.
So there's a lot of spots to eat out where I live at. A lot of spots. You got Dunkin' Donuts right next door, and then you got Five Guys, Panda Express, and that jerk.
Five Guys, forget it. Five Guys expensive.
Five Guys, Panda Express, and that jerk. That jerk is a Jamaican spot. They're doing Wendy's right up the street. These were all of the other little like fast food joints, but then we got the actual restaurants over by our house. Like Applebee's, Golden Corral, Fridays, Ruby Tuesday, Olive Garden. We got a couple of fries.
How
No,
far you live from?
that's no biscuit. I don't have biscuit. I got a burger. You said what?
Hey. Forget it.
She won't say, you not even listening to the lady. She asked, do you want anything for your biscuit? I ain't got no biscuit. I got a burger. You the one got chicken. She asking about your biscuits.
Hey, good morning, y'all. Welcome to No Duck Zone Podcast. Yeah, D3 just left. He be back because he's stuffing his face. Brother McLean is set stuff for tomorrow. And it's late. If y'all can hear me, press 1. Y'all can hear me, press 1. And welcome. Anybody that listens from the outside, come through. Come through. So, yeah, I hope y'all having a wonderful morning. And keep it up. Shout out to Coco Tina. Shout out to Coco Tina. Yeah. Yeah, shoot. The Roy Rogers, well, this is the next time where I live at. It don't look like in Maryland. Shoot. Roy Rogers that me and Coco Tina went at, it was like like in a hole in the wall. All old and everything. Shoot. They need to fix that Roy Rogers up. If anybody can hear me, press 1. Hello? Okay, D3, all right. Yeah, you stuffing your face. That's why, D3. That's why you got off. That burger must be tasting good, huh? Oh. In the chat, do you have Roy Rogers where y'all live at? Where y'all live at? D3 already let us know. Any of y'all have a Roy Rogers where y'all live at? Yeah. Where y'all going for Thanksgiving? Let us know. Where y'all going for Thanksgiving? Y'all staying home? Or you traveling? There are some people having Thanksgiving at their job, too. So what y'all doing for Thanksgiving? What are you doing for Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving is a little less than a week away. Yeah, again, welcome to Word of the Day Custody. Welcome. Talking about different stuff on here. I don't know what Brother McLean at. D3, he and still Roy Rogers robbing the place. Robbing for some food.